you guys find yourselves not at Pen 15, but you are in the city of Waterdeep, and you are at the theater. In a luxury club box seat, you have your Dirty Deeds Done banner sort of hanging off the railing. You all have very plush, velvety, comfy seats. And you're watching some new comedy. It's like a love story about a pirate and his sea wench, and it's pretty bad acting. But you guys are here nonetheless. You guys were escorted here through a company carriage. Obviously, Dirty Deeds Done doing quite well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And about...
Is that Matt Black?
Yeah, it can be Matt Black for sure. During the intermission, the curtain to your right opens up, and into your luxury box suite enters Jarl Axel. Not strippers. Jarl Axel will enter your suite. But you are expecting this. This is not a surprise to you.
Jarl Axel, as expected.
And he sort of look. I don't know how you guys want to be seated. There's a few open seats in your box. You guys have the whole thing to yourselves, just the four of you.
I'm in the second row. I got my feet up on the seat in front of me.
I turn my seat around. I sit around like this, like AC Slater.
Remind me,
I'm just looking.
what does this guy look like?
I can get that for you.
Just a quick ocular pat down, stature.
There you go, get in character.
Sure.
Are you sitting backwards in the theater as well?
That's what we said.
I said I turned the seat around. Well, whatever. I'm sitting like this. Cool style. Like, not really
It's not
caring.
a really good theater. The seats aren't bolted to the ground.
Yeah. They swivel.
Yeah.
Kind of like anti-establishment.
Yeah,
Just like whatever,
I was gonna
don't
say,
care.
The seats are definitely like they're mounted.
They're mounted, but John's facing the wrong way.
Facing the wrong way. Like, what?
It's more important for him to look cool.
Strength check.
So he's just
Rip
facing
it out
the
of the
wrong
ground.
way.
He's
Can I
he's
strength,
looking
can I
behind.
strength check and rip it out of the
The
ground?
chair's actually pointed forward. He's just watching, not even watching the whatever.
That would be pretty
You want to
badass.
try to
Yeah, I do.
get the chair out?
Yeah.
Here, I will just crudely... Oh, I can't throw it over here. Because it fucks everything up. Here, I'll copy and paste it.
Like, you'll definitely up our
And if-
street cred if you can be
Oh, yeah.
sitting
People saw
backwards.
me do that. 100%. Otherwise, I'll just pretend I was like fluffing the back of the seat.
As people do.
Yeah, Can you roll? You want to say a number?
It's like to get a good stretch on so you can feel his junk against the backrest.
Oh, that's because that's not what I thought it was.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties indeed.
Is that the good one? This is the old one.
It's really dark in this press box, so it's taking a while for you guys to see it.
That's just part of the room.
Can I roll to see if I rip it out?
Yeah, absolutely. Go
What I
ahead.
gotta beat?
22.
You have to beat a 22. This
There
is
you
this
go.
is well
Plus my
installed.
strength?
Roll it up, brother.
It's a well installed. And you're not even strong.
Oh, we've seen this guy before.
Yeah, this is...
You can't sit backwards.
Jarl Axel Ban Ray. He is a
He
dark
tries
elf.
to yank it. It doesn't even wiggle.
He's just sort of watching you. He's like...
Yeah, this is well made. Sturdy.
I'll tell you, our Axel to ignore.
Yeah, I'll sit.
Ignore my friends. We're not
Awesome.
all that weak.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
you
have
can
lifted
sit.
so hard
We
yesterday.
don't have those little chicken arms.
so-
Little baby chicken
I'm
arms.
trying to think what you guys would know about Jarl Axel, other than he's obviously a dark elf, which is something you really...
Whoa. Just elf.
He's an...
So we know that he can't stand
We
sunlight.
met him.
You have met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what you would know of him, other than he seems to be at the head of the Grey Company, which is a rival adventuring company to Dirty Deeds Done, although they are inferior and they don't have a hot nightclub and they don't have cool carriages. But he seems to have a good bit of money, at least to himself.
Yeah, look at
Just
his
by the
style.
way he's dressed pretty fly.
I want
for,
to kill him and take his hat.
What part? Well, who is he of the Grey Company?
He's wearing
He is
the owner?
stirrups
Yeah,
on
you
his
think
boots.
that he is the head of that pyramid.
Couldn't help but notice your spurs.
Spurs. That's what I was trying to say.
Do you ride?
You're in low power. Can't you close the screen? Just to... And it'll keep going?
Maybe. Hopefully that works. I'm just
For sure.
He says, yes, there are many lizards in the Underdark that I will ride. Is your friend okay? He seems to not like the way his chair is positioned.
He was just fluffing.
We've all been there. Anyways.
Have we?
No one sit on a flaccid chair, you know?
That's John aiming the wrong way.
Dang.
No, I'm forward now.
I want to be dressed like him.
I couldn't move the chair.
I mean, my character does have the crushed velvet, but it's not nearly the elegance of this guy.
Just in case,
Well, you got to continue.
let it be known. I'm wearing chainmail to the theater underneath my dress robes.
I've somehow lost the wolf's shawl.
Oh yeah, so that. It turns out Swelle had slipped skooma in all of your nighttime tea, so the whole Strahd thing was a really bad trip. You guys all kind of came to in the basement of Pen 15, naked and just fighting with each other.
Ooh.
So the whole
Like
time,
Twister.
I'm like feeling for the wolf's fur,
Mm.
but it's just like not
like,
there. I'm like, man, I
And I'm just-
I had
It felt so real.
like.
Trimming my pubes over your shoulders.
Didn't I save a little boy for some pie?
My long braided pubes. Yeah. So he will sit down next to Swell if there's an empty seat.
The
in
sword
your
that
press
Sergei
box.
brought is actually just a drink I made up. And that's what you guys had.
This is Wiener. The sword that Sergei. Oh.
Take a shot right before he just dips it in. You take
So he sits down and he reaches into his fancy jacket Swell and he produces an envelope and he said, as agreed upon, my company has found the location of the vault. And he hands you this envelope. He says, you understand why we want to work with you. We will need that airship of yours to make our escape. We will steal back the 500,000 gold pieces that have been found. And inside the envelope, it looks like he just has a piece of paper with an address on it. Underneath, it says Peeny's Apothecary. So you think it's the address to an apothecary shop.
Penis
How do they?
In
How is
water.
penis spelled?
That would be
Is that multiple penises?
P-E-E-N-Y.
Is that
Peeny.
Is that how you
Pennies.
pronounce multiple penises? I say that to Swell.
That would be. It's actually P-E-E-N-Y.
Peeny?
S.
So penis.
There wouldn't be multiple peenies, though.
Is that like the French way of saying
It's just
penis?
the peeny.
Penis?
A penis?
Hey, did he say something about gold, Swell?
Shh. Watch the play.
It is your plan to come with us, Jarl Axel? I don't know if there's room in this wolf pack for 5.
He says there's hidden information on the parchment of that paper. We have found an entrance from the sewers underneath the shop.
This is very Nick Cage national treasure.
I'm gonna say, Swell, hand me the parchment. I can reveal the information.
We squeeze a lemon on the back.
Hand me the parchment.
Don't say lemons.
I'm gonna...
You can have the parchment.
God, please don't say that.
Cause Zam! I'm just kidding.
He's
the guy that knows magic.
Yeah, who's the magic?
He's the magic. He's our warlock.
And then he hands it to him. None of us know each other.
Just squeeze
I
a
don't
lemon
want
on it.
What do you want done to it?
What am I looking for?
Jarl Axel's like, just put it on the heat.
I used the green flame blade and I set it on fire.
We're handing it around. Do you not? No, I thought you
Flame activates the secret code. This is very
Remember the TV
One
show,
Ring
The
to
Monkeys?
them all.
Jarl Axel says to you, the bank is hidden behind the apothecary. It is a false front.
I fucking love that.
He'll also say that the bank is owned by a noble family, the Casavantas. They have a penchant for tieflings with money. They're very selective with their clientele.
Boing!
Not him.
I think someone's going to have a makeover.
Hercules!
So my friend here, who just tried to rip a seat out of the ground so he could sit backwards,
That's not what I tried to do.
actually comes from a lot of money.
Tons.
He says, you don't need to convince me, you need to convince them. I will meet you at the exit of the sewer with your airship waiting for our escape.
Wait, you're taking our airship?
Relaxo.
We're going to use it to escape after we get to the vault.
I'm sure you have...
What did I just tell you about the Wolfpack?
You understand if we have some of our men on board just to make sure that that airship doesn't take off without us.
If you want to be on that airship, you have to pass the entry exam.
Don't we still have like Modrons on the ship? Modrons or whatever they were called?
Modors?
They are
I
gone.
don't. What are they? I don't know. Yeah, they all died.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The thing with the
There's no we used to have
Ordinator,
them.
they were either dead or they were taken back to their own planets, whatever.
I remember we sacrificed a bunch of them at one point for something.
Makes sense.
I think a lot of them died when you tried to go down the poop chute. Like, he made a rope, and the rope broke, and, like, half of them just fell and smashed.
And they almost, yeah, except for like one.
Yeah.
I mean, there had to be a couple left up there to secure the airship, right?
Because you had Blockhead, and you had, like, the Triangle Head guy left. But the Triangle Head guy, one of you was just dragging, because half his legs were gone. And you were just dragging his torso through the
Well,
underground.
triangles don't roll real well. So.
Yeah, they're not made
They
for
could have
He was
thought that
doomed
design
from the
through a
get-go.
little bit.
He says, I would expect you have men to pilot the airship. My men have done all of the scouting. We have the routes.
So you only want 10%, right?
Listen,
That's what I'm gonna say to
We
him.
split 50-50.
We're taking all the risk.
if you
Hey,
want
hey.
to join the crew,
He says you wouldn't even know of the gold's whereabouts without me.
We are well connected. We are well connected.
Very well. He says, I understand this.
Fine. 20%.
He says, 50. You are lucky I am giving you this.
How about we arm wrestle for it?
50%, but I want that hat and cape.
And your spurs.
First.
He says, you cannot have my clothes, and I will not arm wrestle.
40,
Yeah,
60,
there
40,
And before
What's
you
that?
know
40,
it...
60 to the win, like 60 to the winner of the arm
Is that coming
wrestle.
from your tab?
Might be.
Okay.
60% to the winner of the arm wrestle.
It's in a garage.
He agreed.
It could also just be the beer. It is an unfiltered beer.
That's true.
What is an unfiltered beer?
The hazy little thing on tap out there.
What kind of beer
What
is
is
it?
in it?
Sierra Nevada
IPA.
hazy little
Oh,
thing.
it's an IPA.
IPA.
It's an IPA. Okay, that's
Or a
what I
bunch
thought.
of non-IPAs?
So you're arm wrestling and we might lose 10%.
Yeah. But we also might gain 10%. Let's be optimistic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Oh, babe, I need some dice.
There's your special dice, the heavy ones.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not allowed. That one always kills.
I think they're somewhere in my game. I'm not sure.
Oh, I was talking about the real big.
No, those are Rachel got them. Those like
They kill too.
They are painful. Yeah. Okay. We will do a strength contest as he
A strength off.
a strength off as he sort of
It's
sits
a
down.
So is it
Off.
whoever has high number?
Yes.
without
Okay.
modifiers.
Just
Just straight up 2.
8.
Boom.
Okay.
Weakly.
Your boy just got 10 more %.
when you are arm
Do
wrestling.
we know that he got more than 10%?
Hmm?
Yeah.
This was no.
Yeah,
okay,
this was
just
all
make
out
sure you're
loud.
not pocketing
Yeah,
10%.
this is all out loud.
Yeah, when you go to arm wrestle him and you guys link arms and you're clearly beating him, all of a sudden you feel a sharp prick in the fat of your thumb as you win. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
This sneaky bastard.
Got caught up in the
let's see.
crossfire. Crossfire.
Wait, is that no? Oh, there it is. Saves. Constitution. Where's it? 6.
You will take 1 point of piercing damage, but you will also take 35 points of poison damage.
Holy, you dead?
And you, as you just stare down at your
That's all I can
hand,
say as I'm like, oh.
You see the small needle blade retract itself back into his clothing.
So that was
You
35
just-
plus 1, right? So 36 total.
Correct.
Dang.
You just need that 10%. Do we still get the 10%?
He says 50-50. Now I have another meeting.
What? I won fair and square.
You can do it again?
I won fair and square.
You did win.
I'm even though I'm like tipsy, I'm like, no job. I won fair and square.
You're like, left side's not moving.
Yeah. My tongue's out. I thought you were a man of honor.
That wasn't a spell, right? That he did?
You'd have to ask Lander.
Was it a spell?
Hey, man.
It wasn't a spell, and as I'm very versed in alchemy, I think I know the antidote.
You just gotta pee on it.
Yeah, someone has to pee on it.
Tiefling pee or like
I think
gnome pee?
Tiefling pee, kind of. I mean,
I need that tea.
It's a good pee.
It has antioxidants.
come here. Come here.
We'll go over there and first I just lay it in his hand.
I can't feel it anyway.
Just lay it.
When are you gonna put it in my hand?
I go, Swelle, take a picture. Take a picture.
It's not flying.
And
Come
then
on, man.
I start peeing.
And I push him.
So I pee on his hand.
And I don't feel great.
During the play right now, there's some really awkward lovemaking scene on a boat, so the bed keeps rocking, and most of the crowd's not laughing. But the show ends. What would you guys like to do? You step outside of the theater into the fresh...
Wait, hold on. Do I get my 60%? Confirmed or not confirmed?
You don't know.
He's gone.
We don't know.
He's
You
out.
don't know.
So I only have 2 health right now.
I wish I had...
Alright,
the
we can
answer.
heal you up.
I peed on you. Tiefling pee has 5 HP. Anytime you...
I think I just sanitized the wound, but the poison is still in the
The
system.
tiefling pee has stopped the flow. It does not heal, but it just helps.
Ooh, I've got a +2 to medicine.
Cauterizes? What's the word?
You peed on him?
Peed on his hand. Where were
Put it
you?
on his hand.
I have a
First I
plus-
put it in his hand,
Oh man.
and I said, Swelle, take a picture. Were you not
Were
listening
you not
to any of
paying
this?
attention? He didn't take the picture. I just want that to be known. Picture didn't happen.
And then I just started to go, but I kind of have a problem going, so like at first it doesn't like pee on it like
Well, I
comes
mean,
out
it
a
was
little
so
bit, and
small
then-
in my hand,
and
you
then
felt a
first-
little
No,
intimidated.
the thing was over your hand.
We were a
Let's
little
just make that.
intimidated. You were like embarrassed.
So if anything, you're like down on the ground, I'm up. So if anything, it kind of
Some people were laughing.
So while you guys
In
were doing
fact,
that, I was a man of culture. I was watching the play.
I totally forgot
I do have an
about
open hand technique.
Yeah, so you're in some dire straits of poison.
I'm gonna use my 1 key point to deflect his missiles.
Is your Alaxel gone?
It's the only thing that's stuck. It's the only thing that's just going everywhere.
After the needling incident, he got up.
Trying to
and
hold on to
left.
it.
You
I don't know if I'm
still
gonna let
have
him on my ship.
you still have the envelope that he gave you.
But we don't know what it says yet. Where the treasure is. Did we ever actually see the hidden message?
He saw that there's an address.
Where you said
on it.
burn it or whatever?
Yeah, we got the hidden message.
Okay, alright. Just want to make sure.
You have what you saw on the paper.
Yeah.
It's a big piece of paper, and there was an address at the top, and then Peeny's Apothecary.
Yeah.
And he alluded that there may be more if you place under heat
And we heated it
to the
Yes.
paper.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are where
with
were
a
you?
green flame.
But that was kind of... Because you gave it to the guy with magic, and I just said that, but... We could burn it. We didn't burn it.
Okay,
But yes, I
didn't
heated
know
it.
you guys heated it. If you want to heat it now, you can heat it, and I'll say what.
Yeah, I'll
happened.
say I heated it now then. We'll say after all this, and I peed in his hand, then he gives me an aisle.
Yeah, so
Do
your first
whatever.
thing when you take the paper from him and you're looking at, like, you see the address and you see Peeny's apothecary, you know Peeny. Being a magic user,
Me and Peeny go way back.
You've actually
Almost a birth.
you frequent his shop to get magic components and shit
Yeah.
and spells and stuff. So you actually quite know this guy who owns.
Invictus Vestiverance.
You know Peeny to be a
When we were
gnome.
discussing the plural of penis, you didn't think to mention
Peeny?
You might know a penis.
I didn't know you were saying Peeny, like my boy Peeny.
Who owns an apothecary?
I thought you were saying penne.
Like the pasta.
Yes, I was saying like you would have said Peeny, like my
Penne?
boy. Yeah, he's got good deals all the time.
Oh, sick. How are his deals?
They're pretty good. 2 for 1s, little 5-finger special.
BOGO.
Yeah, BOGO. Yep. Whatever fits in your cart. What's that show?
That's it. I like
Can't
this
think of it.
apothecary. It's like a Bed Bath and Beyond. Always have
Grocery
20%
shopping,
off
grocery
coupon.
store run or whatever.
Lots of
It's
candles.
a fairly small shop.
Yeah, I can touch both walls with my hands.
Actually, it's probably like the size of this room is the size of his shop.
In which case, you can't touch both walls with one hand.
I'm a tiefling, bro.
I don't think anyone can touch 2 walls with one hand unless you're in a corner.
Never said I wasn't in a corner, bro.
Puzzle solved.
There's a riddle in there.
Riddle me this.
What has a lot of holes? What holds water?
My
heart.
heart.
Fun.
Is that a Hobbit or Lord of the Rings riddle?
Probably.
Remember that time we were camping at Breath and we just did riddles all night?
I got one for you.
But there was a
When is it polite to spit in an Italian woman's face?
when you're getting done giving her it.
When her mustache is on fire.
But mine was better.
When you're done giving
Giving her it. Thanks.
Thanks. You thank her.
You gotta be polite. Thanks.
That's just
Appreciate
the way I
it.
say
Thank you so much.
I thought that's how, like, in Italian, you like if you thank the chef, you spit or burp or something.
There
Don't
you
you?
go. Mwah.
Somewhere you burp, right?
Not
To
in
thank the chef.
Italian.
Come down if you want. You can stay there.
Burp?
There's somewhere.
yes.
It's like it was a good meal. Like
Yeah, I think it's
not it's rude. Maybe it's not polite, but it's not rude.
is that Japan? Something
Maybe.
like that. I don't know.
Maybe. I learned it somewhere. I don't forget that kind of information.
So that's a bookshelf, but you were looking. Forget it.
Oh, I was just looking in the distance while I was talking. All right, so
So we're going to the ship.
I cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
2d8 plus 4.
thank you.
That'll get you enough to get us. Well, I'm sure we'll get a rest in here somewhere.
You guys exit the theater. The play has ended. You guys are out front. Your company carriage will pull up
10.
to pick you guys up to bring you back to Pen 15 nightclub. What would you guys like to do? So you have this envelope, this information from Jarl Axel. Do you guys have any questions or things that...
I don't know how.
If you have any questions about what's going on, direct them to Swelle because he is in the know of some of this Jarl Axel business.
Want to know how last weekend we did at Penn? What was the numbers we did?
Yeah.
Make sure.
Financially?
Yeah.
What's
It was
our
a good weekend?
situation, man?
What am I, the accountant?
I don't know, you said you know the
Am I the
information.
treasurer?
You're the decision
Your
maker.
decisionist at Pen 15. We'll make sure we get enough people in there. We get money.
Yeah, do we have enough inventory to feed all these
We
people?
need to order anything.
None of this is my job.
Is this place clean?
Who'd you leave in charge?
Oh, that one chick's in charge.
Fats?
This
Basket?
This is Albert,
We need cleaning supplies.
the front desk lady.
Who's our
When was the
cleaning
last time
company?
the restroom was cleaned?
Who's the cleaning company?
Does any of this involve a decision?
Do we need to?
You make his decisions.
Madam,
None of these involve
Madam
decisions.
Guile
Did you get
is
that
the
leak fixed
secretary, and she's
In the
she,
second
she
floor
knows everything.
room?
Again,
And Major Domo Albert,
Not a
Ophelia
decision.
Albert.
I mean, they kind of are. Because what if we don't have money? That needs a decision.
Did you get that lady that killed herself in the water tank upstairs?
you know that song by Phil Collins, In the Air Tonight? About that guy who couldn't save that other guy from drowning? Yeah, so I'm just going to be berated with questions and then walk to my office.
You have an office though,
Door's shut.
but you don't know any of this
The door's
information.
shut.
What do you even do in your office?
The way is
You
shut.
don't know this information.
There's a sliding door that I can just push open.
I want to know when
You
got
know,
an
in
office.
church for like little
He
kids.
converts to a raven, flies to the window, and
Yep.
starts asking questions.
Yep.
No,
Yeah. Right on the window.
Who's that rat tat tapping on my door?
the way is shut. And if you want
is
to
me
get
on the window.
if you want to get in to speak to the boss, around the
I'm gonna
edge
push the top open.
around the edge of my door, in Elvish, it says, "Speak friend and enter."
I don't even know what that means.
I think you gotta sing the song "Back My Bitch Up" and that gets you in.
Do I have to know the Elvish word for friend?
So I take my hemp rope out. I take my hemp rope out. I tie it around his handle and I tie it to the door across the room, so he can't even get out of the room.
The door opens for Copper Milkbone.
I already tied it shut.
All right, I think we need to do something about this guy.
I don't appreciate him right now.
Should we kill him?
I'm injured.
You're Laxel?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
We should
I can't hear
probably
you in
go.
my office.
I'm gonna knock on your.
And
And we're gonna go find his gold.
Speak friend and enter.
Friend.
I'm gonna say.
Come here.
I'm gonna say. The plan is we do the job,
Yeah.
and when he's climbing up to the airship, we cut the rope.
Yeah, I think we pull Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Toss me the idol, I taught you to whip.
Yeah. We cut the rope. He falls to his
Oh,
death.
well,
maybe.
first I want to make sure Milkshake's okay.
Then I climb back down and get his.
He's
loot.
healthy.
We
he's
also
not on
know
call
too, I
event.
mean, depending
He
upon
looks
when we do
great.
this heist,
All right. Still
or whatever,
producing
Dark Elves
Russian
don't like
water
the
deeps. Or
It actually hurts.
He had a
White
busy
water
weekend with the opening.
and if that
She's a
doesn't
little
work, I
tired.
can always bring out Dawnbringer and shove it in his
I
face.
bring him a female
Oh,
cow.
Distract
The
him.
Dawnbringer?
I don't have to hit him with it. I can just distract him.
Yeah.
Did you
do
say
that.
Dongbringer?
Dawnbringer.
I think your horse person
I
thing
think
lets you
that's-
choose any
bring her
item
dog.
off of like a basic item.
I want to bring him a cow.
No, I
All
think
right,
I'm just congested.
so we have a big. So in this downtime where you guys are figuring out the plan for this heist situation, Ram is using his hordes person abilities. He's bringing in a female cow.
For Milkshake.
Wait,
No,
no.
shame.
First off, that was a female. You
True.
can't milk
Oh,
a
then
male
bring in a
cow.
bull.
I mean, you could
Bull.
try. You
Then
might
bring
get
in a
something
bull.
different.
I got nipples, fucker. Can you milk me?
You can pretty much milk anything.
Well, no,
with
we
nipples.
can bring in a transgender
We're not breeding
cow.
cows.
No,
female, but
he had a busy. She
identifies as a
had a
male
busy
cow.
weekend, right? A lot of white water deeps going out. Looks a little down. I'll bring a bull in for her.
Hey, I know you're tired. You want to get fucked by a bull?
Just later, a little companion. Whatever they do, they do. I don't know.
If anything, we just need another milk-bearing cow.
Right?
I'm just bringing it in
Yeah.
for the night.
So milk,
Just the night.
so Milkshake can have a friend. We'll name it Cardi B or something.
No.
Ram's on bull Tinder. Yeah, just for
Swipe it.
Just
Just one night bull. We'll get him out. Maybe I'll bring
You're
in
bringing in a one-night bull?
Yeah.
And it says.
Oh, is there even a market for that?
It says.
I'm a I can. I
Their,
can
their,
find it.
their motto is all the bull and no shit.
Well, that's good. It's not a very big pen. Eventually, all that grass is going to get eaten.
I have a strong vision of like the next morning. Swell like goes out to the yard in the morning and he just steps. And he's like, "This is bullshit."
Oh,
I can't even enjoy this
Well,
white water.
before
It's the whole place smells like
we even
bullshit.
go to the ship though. We should probably spend a night, make sure it's fine, and rest.
Yeah, I took a rest.
So I'm saying we'll spend the night here.
Feeling a little
Yeah.
better.
Make sure the Pen 15 is good. Financing, the bulls, the cows, skooma in supply in the basement.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, I'm getting my health points back.
We're taking a long rest. I mean, we
The whole night, yeah.
got to plan out this heist, right?
Yeah. So we're spending the whole night here. Make sure this is good for when we leave again. Owner's got to check in once in a while, you know?
Yes. So to recap the information, and I'll include what you guys pull from this piece of parchment when you heat it. So back when we first started our campaign, the whole premise was like that Waterdeep Dragon Heist book, which is all about finding like this 500,000 gold piece sum that's been stolen. It's since been recovered apparently, because we kind of went away from that. So the world goes on. It's been recovered. Jarl Axel and his company have figured out where it is being kept, but he doesn't have the means or the resources to get it himself. So he's reached out to you primarily for your moxie and your expertise, and of course the airship, which is crucial to the getaway.
Okay, we'll go around. We'll say what percent of Moxie is your character. So I'll be 90, and then we'll go around counterclockwise.
Oh, my character's
Only
all
for
Moxie.
100 total?
Yeah, out of 100.
Yeah, so I'm 91 then.
No,
Easy.
so I started
No,
at
you
90.
started
so
at 90.
You can have anywhere between 0 and 10.
I'm gonna go 4.5.
Wow, okay, so you guys can split the other 5.5. And then, we get jobs.
Listen,
4.5
Yes.
on weekdays. Weekends, I'm probably closer to like 9%.
What do we think this guy's true motivations go on? Do you think he really cares about us whatsoever?
No, I think
he
Or
just
does
wants our
he
money.
get that shit, steal our airship, and get
Right.
the hell out of here.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking we could booby trap the airship. We've got time. We could booby trap the airship so that way when we do escape, you know, we got them. So like, what
We
can we
crash
do? What can we do to the airship to like?
Well, what if do
We
have
put
to,
it just on a down. We like jump out.
No,
Parachutes.
I want the airship.
We'll get another one.
We're
We're loaded. We got
we're
pen
in
15.
pen 15 right now. We have a teleportation device on the airship. Is there
Yeah.
any way we can lure him into that room, teleport him in there, and set up a trap in our thing so we capture him?
Ooh, we could.
Fortnite
when he
trap
gets onto the airship, we can push him through the teleporter
Bounce tower.
and then have like a trap on the other side, like a trap.
Punji sticks but going this way.
Yeah.
And this way.
Well, I have like a bear trap, like a bear claw.
But do we think he even cares about the airship, or is he just going to have his boys blow it up?
We'd have to ask the DM. No, I'm just kidding. I think he's gonna steal it.
He already knows we have the airship, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he already
Well, it's
trapped it.
floating above the building right
Maybe
now.
he's already done something
Yeah,
to it.
it says JTT, just the tip, casino on it, as it kind of.
And I just want to make it known that the mast is a giant peen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like a
definitely
golden,
very valid.
golden, just.
Very valid.
Very.
You mean like it's just the penis, or it's instead of having like a woman at the mast, it's a man with a giant penis?
Or it could be just a tip. A penis tip only. I mean, it's in the name.
Is it shrouded?
Just the tip.
or
It's
is
like a
it
normal
has it
ship.
been-
Just the
Just
tip
a-
Yeah.
hangs over the door that people walk through for the casino, you know?
No. Yeah, is it a circumcised?
Is
It's
it
like-
circumcised,
you gotta
or is it just like a
have to
turtle
walk
neck
down
and a hole?
style.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Just the
I think
tips.
it's an
In case anyone's
uncircumcised.
caring.
Because that's
no
not
hats in the
common,
building, you know?
common in that time period. So
Yeah.
it's an
But it's like a really clever
uncircumcised-
piece of engineering. It like actually keeps a count of how many people
Exactly.
come to the casino
One.
for the night.
2,
Yeah.
Is
3.
everyone that bumps their head?
And the moisture from that slit in it kind of slicks everyone's hair back.
Yup.
So it's
And the balls ring like a charm
Every time.
when you go through a door. It's like
If it's not ringing all night, we're not making money.
the one chime
And after
is
every
a little bit
100
lower than
chimes,
you know, it's a
Balls
weird
don't
image.
cling.
when we get to
we don't make the ching ching.
yeah, when we get to max capacity,
They stop knocking.
it gets wrecked.
When the
It gets
balls
erect. It gets
come
erect.
It gets
and just stops the door.
it gets flaccid and just blocks the door.
yeah.
Or that, yeah.
All right, so we have an uncircumcised tip mast.
Oh,
It's a very small front door.
Not mast, but. And then that's our door counter.
penis head door counter.
What is that called on the bow of the ship? The thing that sticks out.
The prowl?
The
Is it prow?
masthead? Or
No, I don't think it.
Yeah, that'd be masthead, right?
something? Right? A masthead?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
The masthead is a head of a peen, uncircumcised.
A massive head.
It's my mast's head.
The
And I want it to be sculpted after me, specifically.
yes. All right. So what else is on this piece of paper?
Figurehead.
Obviously, this bank is very private. The fact that it's hidden behind the front of an apothecary,
You're talking about something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a figurehead.
The figurehead.
figurehead. The Arlax also includes that the bank itself is owned by a very, very rich and powerful family in Waterdeep, the Castellanters, who are very selective about their clientele. They only allow, the 1%, or for whatever reason, they have a penchant for tieflings with money. On the back of this paper, hidden in the heat ink, is a crude sketch of maps that you believe to be like, this is the way out from the sewers beneath this place. And it looks like it will run you out to somewhere near the Waterdeep harbor, where presumably your airship would be waiting, piloted by your crew. You guys can assign who you want from your team to pilot the ship. And he has assured you that the city watch will not be in the area near the airship when you guys leave. So they've kind of taken care of finding the gold, scouting an exit, and by whatever means making sure there will be no law intervention.
What do we know about this bank? Is that their headquarters? Or is that like a vault where they keep a bunch of money? Like, do they have a main office in Waterdeep that we could visit?
As far as you know, you think this is a single location where this really rich family owns this bank. It's very limited. There's not a lot of vaults down beneath it.
So we wouldn't stumble across this family in Waterdeep?
No. Like, there would be no sign for this bank. Most of the public, if any, even know it exists. But people are aware of the apothecary, Peeny's apothecary. Obviously, Ram, you've gone here a few times on occasion to get some magic supplies for whatever you need to do.
They sell alchemy supplies?
Yeah, it's just kind of like a mishmash of there's potion stuff there. He actually sells potions.
So I know potions quite well.
And he sells like common priced magic components. He doesn't have anything crazy or super valuable. And he's a gnome. His name is Peeny Winkschmidt.
Yeah, Mr. Winky.
Where did that go?
Pinky Winkschmidt.
Peeny Winky.
Peeny Winkschmidt.
Peeny Winkschmidt. The Peen Meister.
So basically,
that's
it's
5
Gringotts
times
that we're getting.
The Peenster. The Peenween.
Peeny Winkschmidt. Peeny Winkschmidt. Peeny Winkschmidt.
It's not that fast.
Peeny Winkschmidt.
Peeny Winkschmidt.
That's I'm sure Eminem said at one point.
Peeny Winkschmidt gets the hose again.
So, Dirty Deeds done. What is the plan?
I think we set sail before you're able to do anything with a bull in the backyard.
I already got it. That was because we were wrestling that night. There's already a bull there. And we can't sleep at night because all we hear is bull noises.
So none of us sleep awake, and we all get up at the butt crack of dawn.
Oh god, it won't stop. What is this, the 5th time?
Sometime around 3 a.m. I got there and killed a bull. And then we have specials on hamburgers all night.
You don't return the bull to the vendor?
No.
The One Night Bull Company. You murdered their bull.
I'm gonna bring John a Waterdeep.
No.
Yep, and it's gonna be.
It's got extra foam on top.
Yeah, it's like extra.
It's like hiring a
It's
lady
extra
of the
thick.
night,
They put a
You,
little
like,
egg white in there.
Sip it, and there's a
murdering
big
her,
shred.
and then taking off on your airship.
Maybe before I get on the airship, though, I in water somewhere in here. I get.
Do we
Little
want to
fancy
have the
clothes.
whole party go into this bank, or should we break it up?
All right, so
And then, do we know our escape route?
do we
So
know?
we should
do we know
definitely
how
break
you
the party
enter?
up.
Like, have we established how to enter the
Whatever we
bank
do,
yet? Because it's
break it
hidden
up.
under the apothecary, right?
It is hidden behind the front of an apothecary. Now, in your instructions, it says there is an entrance from the apothecary into the rest of the building
Right.
behind it.
Does it
Yeah.
say what that
We
entrance
need
is?
to get.
We
We need to get you some threads before
Oh.
we leave.
In the
That's what I already
time,
said.
in the time
Let's
that
go do
we,
that.
I said before I leave, I want to get fancy clothes
We have to go do
so I
that.
look rich.
that's a good point.
I already brought it up, but people started talking over me.
Yeah, you need a makeover.
Purple and gold. I want to look like that guy almost. And I want spurs.
And you have to pay for all of it. So I'm not putting my money towards it.
I take it out of the.
You should, you should definitely wear spurs. You can't use the pen 15 money.
I'm going to use a little bit.
I think you guys have.
You can take a loan out from pen 15 to be paid.
Do you guys want to complete this mission?
If you give me the shirt, I'll chip in a little bit.
How much money are we going to get from this? 50,000 gold pieces?
500.
500 divided by some percent, maybe. You can take a loan out from Pen 15 that which you pay back with interest based off of your cut of the 500,000 for you to get your fancy threads.
Yeah, and I think for only
if I do not get my
pieces,
fancy threads, they do not believe I'm a rich tiefling.
It's
And this
500
whole mission
gold
goes
pieces,
to
not
crap.
500,000.
If you don't get the fancy threads, I'm just going to go in high.
Total take is 500,000 gold pieces.
Fine.
Dude, for that kind of investment, I think we can give him like 1,000 gold pieces.
I don't even know if I need 1,000.
Which Yarlaxle said we will split 50-50.
60-40.
Lander is
250 or,
is
you know, we'll
convinced
see.
it's 60-40.
Okay, well, I'm hoping it's 100% that we're gonna.
It's going to be 100% because I'm
we're
going to
gonna-
murder this mother.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the end goal.
Grease my palm.
I've never murdered
I think he's gonna murder us.
anybody.
I think we're gonna
That's
murder him to
completely un.
My chapter summary says otherwise.
Well, then I'll say the Yaraxle, if you know, for us to complete this, I'm going to need fancy clothes. If you could just spot me now, you'll get, to, you know,
Just take
whatever
off
it
your
costs,
clothes.
cut it out of our costs that you're going to give us.
Is Yarlaxle with us?
No,
No,
it's
he
not
left
with-
already.
No,
You already left, never mind.
He's left.
I thought he was gonna meet us outside of some sewer thing that on the exit with the airship.
The plan, as voiced by him in his notes and whatnot, is that you guys are responsible for infiltrating the apothecary, entering the bank, and finding the vault. And then there is an entrance to the sewer down in these vaults, to which you were supposed to take the money.
Right.
And he will meet you at the exit of the sewer with your airship, help you load the gold. He will have men with him. You guys can have your employees on the ship for sure. So he's basically showing up at the end to ensure that you guys get away.
So we know that we have to enter through the apothecary, but we don't know exactly what this door looks like or how to get into this thing. But we know that there is one. We have to find a vault. We don't know which vault it is, but we have to find this vault. Is there a number? Is there a name attached to this vault that we know about? We just know that in a bank, there's a
vault that we need to get into.
A
You
vault.
understand that the bank, like I said, is very small and very exclusive. There are not a high number of vaults. There's like 4, maybe.
Which probably means there's not that many employees. So we can
Let's
just kill
get
all the
the
employees.
tiefling some dress robes
You gonna pay for
for the Yule Ball.
You guys
I mean, if you
have
don't pay for it, I'll wear them. I don't care.
1,450,
How much are dress robes?
And Spurs.
6 gold pieces for a whole outfit.
What?
And Spurs?
Is there any place in Waterdeep where we could purchase a bag of holding? Because how are we going to get all this gold out of here?
You're unsure. You're unsure how it's stored.
We might need to bring some employees.
Are we
with
sure
us.
it's not digital currency? Like just a little thumb drive with some Bitcoin?
It might be.
That's the
might
thought.
just be a
What if
flash
we went
drive.
in there kind of like an entourage to kind of build up his prestige?
You guys are going to need clothes then, too.
Yeah, so we're all going to have to kind of get dressed up a little bit.
But I'll have the best
I
clothes.
only wear hand-me-down shirts.
You're just going to have a hole in the back.
It's just a rule.
What if I get you fur?
I'm in.
A whole fur shirt.
And if that's the case, can we sneak?
all fur.
Can we possibly sneak you two smaller guys?
I'm not small.
He's a
You're
human.
not small. You're a
I'm a
human.
giant human.
He's a monk.
Can we sneak him in?
Let's go around the table
Our
and
fighter.
introduce our characters.
You're a monk.
Dude,
Yeah, so I'm not small.
But what's your race?
Human.
Human.
Human. Okay.
I'm 6'3".
Well, I look at that.
It's just
I'm just behind everybody. That's all.
And he's like a crouch
He's
position.
in like
Yeah.
a jumping forward.
All right, maybe I'm like 5'11".
I
Practically
I don't
average
know if we
height.
sneak you in. Based upon your appearance, you look like the most regal of all of them.
Yeah, I'm also going to be wearing chainmail.
I mean, your guys Dean or Dirty Deeds Done uniforms, they're not like drab. Like you guys.
Oh yeah, well, we're all
We're
matte
matte
black.
black.
Yeah. You don't look like schmucks.
Right.
I have a matte black tunic on right now.
I still want to buy Spurs though.
You can buy Spurs.
Okay.
I will,
Gang Spurs.
I will
Should we all have
deduct
Spurs?
your outfit.
I should all.
I'm not
I
wearing
have
Spurs, dude.
matte black Crocs and a matte black tunic.
That's like wearing a Warped Tour shirt and being like, I don't know who Blink is.
I want the Crocs with this thing, but Spurs on it.
So we can find you the D&D equivalent of a Croc with Spurs.
Thanks.
They're light, they're comfortable,
Agile.
and they have a spur.
Yes. Thanks.
It's called like a riding moccasin.
Bedazzled too,
A Roccasin.
with just gold pieces in them.
Yeah.
Again, you know the shop owner. You've been in there.
Penny.
Peony Wingschmidt.
Beanie weenie.
You are aware of a single door at the back of the shop. A wooden door.
I've never been in the store though.
You have
You
been.
have.
Oh, I haven't.
You have physically gone in there to buy magic shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
About
yeah.
$80 worth of magic shit on your mom's credit card.
This is like the Warlock CVS. You know, you stop in here every now and then, get your Epsom salts, whatever you buy
Your ED meds.
for your horn. Alright guys, I got 4
He
hours.
pops
Let's
them every
party.
3 hours.
What's the name of this operation?
Peony gone wild.
Peeny's Stash? Peeny Go Wild?
Hot peony breath.
Pop goes the peony.
Down the beanie hole.
Peeny's Pile?
Play under the peony.
Operation P?
Peony Yata.
Peeny Yahtzee?
Peony Yahtzee. Alright, I like it. Let's roll with that.
Copper Milkman, how does your character feel about having died and been brought back to life?
No, we still have to establish the name of the
It
house.
was a very spiritual experience. I've always wondered when I cast Spare the Dying
Slippery
how
peony.
people feel when I bring them back from the brink. And
Stealthy peony.
I've gained some insight from that.
Wow, that's some self-reflection.
The golden peony.
The great peony 6.
Not my Peeny.
3 peonies, 1 cup.
It's definitely not Peeny.
Oops. There goes my peony.
That's it. That's the one.
It's peony time.
Oops, there goes my peony. Let me write that.
Alright, so as the decision is, we'll go ahead and we'll green light. Oops, there goes my Peeny. A $500,000 stealth mission.
Operation. Great.
Now, when we get in there, I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, but if I just say you're with me, he might be cool.
If
And the
if
people.
things go awry, to try to buy us time to get us out of there.
And you have the whole projection
Wait.
thing.
We should be brainstorming
Projection?
on the airship.
Yes, we are. I think right now we're on the airship.
Are we on the airship?
Are we on an airship?
We need to get on the airship.
No,
No, when you get to the vault.
Into the vault.
We gotta get the
We're
gold first.
walking to Peeny's?
Yes.
It's
I thought we were
it's not
airshipping
far.
in.
It's
No,
not
the
far.
airship
No,
is
then we
super
get
out
to the
back.
airship. Once we get the gold, that's why we were talking about all of us going in so we could carry the gold out.
Peeny's is in Waterdeep?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I've been there. You think I just take the airship on vacation trips to Beanies?
Just freaking. I thought it's like, oh.
That's why it's like, oops, I'm at Beanies
I've
again.
been to Moulin Rouge in Paris. That doesn't mean it's in freaking Exton.
Yeah, this is like his local.
Yeah, this is where I
apothecary.
get my stuff.
This is like Exton Bikes.
Yes.
Yeah, this is like going right down to Exton Bikes every now and then to grab some stuff.
Yeah, and this vault is upstairs.
No, it's below.
Let's do a door.
underneath.
I'm just saying,
The vault.
is upstairs
The
Exton
bank.
Bikes.
The bank is behind the hidden door in the apothecary, and then the vault is underneath.
Mhm.
So we need to get
Which
through
vault we
the
don't know.
door.
So what's upstairs Peeny's shop?
You're not sure.
Reynos.
You know, Ram what the building looks like. It looks like a fairly sized,
I can't believe we're walking to Peenie's.
almost like a manor-esque house in the middle of
We
town.
could all ride the bull.
It sits on an intersection.
You shot it.
You shot the bull.
Yes, shut the bull.
We're gonna owe the
It's
one night bull stand.
Did the
A
bull
lot
get a
of money.
chance to shoot it into milkshake?
How much is a bull
She's
worth?
fucking dead.
We just murdered the one night bull.
She died in mid-backstroke.
But that night we had discount steaks.
Ordered and
Oh, yes, our
filled
iron levels are high. We're full of it.
one
Because if we can get the money back by selling steaks,
Yeah.
no problem.
It's going to cost you 10 gold pieces for the bowl.
Yeah, but how much do we want to charge for the steaks?
I'm thinking it's like 3 gold pieces of steak.
All right,
That's how
yeah.
you get
So
along.
yeah,
Again,
before we
that's
leave,
profitable.
We just made money.
before we
You're
leave,
you're welcome.
we're gonna task Fats Basket with flipping
Burgers.
steaks for
It's a Wagyu beef.
like a half gold piece for like a 5 ounce cut.
And at the end of the week, we can throw a special just to get rid of the meat.
Yeah.
Once it starts going bad.
We don't do anything wrong.
And in a really dark turn, when the bull owner comes by to pick up his bull,
We kill him.
no, we feed him a steak,
Yeah.
and then
On the
tell him-
house.
and then tell him we lost the bull.
With a free white water beef.
It's like a Donner Party thing where it's like
But he's
you
got to
don't
pay for the utensils.
you don't know you're eating human.
Alright, are we making our way to Peenie's yet?
I have to pee. You guys need to figure out
Peenie's.
which, if any, employees you want on the airship when it heads out.
I think we gotta have Sledge on there.
Mm-hmm.
We also have to be prepared to lose these guys.
Sledge,
Do we want to lose Sledge?
The cartographer?
Bretta, because she's like an assassin.
Honestly, I think if things go awry, Sledge's job is to if
He's gone down with the ship.
well that, but I think it's also if what's his name's I'm gonna call him Top Hat. If his guys try to climb up the ropes or try to like bail on us or anything, that he's there to cut the ropes.
That's
make
what I'm
sure that
saying.
he can't climb up.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, buddy.
What's his name? Bollock?
Who?
Volenrud.
Bollock? Is that the name, the guy that we're doing the job for?
Volok was the bad guys in
Jarl Axel.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Wasn't anywhere
Buddy,
close.
come here. Lay down here over here.
So we're gonna take these two. We're gonna go into Penny's, Peenie's,
It's okay. You
walk
go
through the
outside.
door.
Also, you guys have a big amount of people you can just hire that are just like bullshit fodder. Any like thing that says like untrained
And we'll
hireling.
take all of them.
These are like these
Well,
are
we
all
have to
like,
hire them first. We're already like, yeah.
Those are all like GED
We can keep them
towns.
at the place though.
They don't have any particular skills. Which tap is it? Ricky?
The right tap. The one without the ribbon on it.
We gotta keep some people back at base.
When I get back from Georgia, I'm gonna put a second
Let's
cake.
just take the cartographer.
Well, we can take some untrained people. Or take more of them and just keep untrained people back at 10-15.
Listen, when I'm in the flow of battle, I don't need untrained labor
Yeah, so keep them
striking
back
with
at
their
base.
unarmed fists.
So keep them at base, and we can take all these people.
What's he doing?
He was just standing in the garage and then I tempted him with a treat.
That's all it takes. Yeah, he's just. I don't know what's wrong. I think he's just.
All right, what did you guys decide on for the airship business and the hiring business and whatnot? Just so I can make a note of all this stuff.
We're taking both, or just the cartographer?
What? Bretta's an assassin.
So we're taking Bretta
Yeah, she's got to go.
and Sludge.
I think so.
We're taking Bretta and Sludge.
Sledge can man the actual wheel.
Yeah, and don't we have a couple? We have our last 2 robots are up there, right?
He's our getaway driver?
I thought they all died.
Yeah, we
all
have
the
no
robots
Modrons.
vanished after you guys did the Ordinator thing.
So untrustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Did we hire a crew for the airship then?
Yeah, like you could, all these untrained hireling spots, you could just say we're just hiring like dudes from the naval yard that can just do boat shit.
You should probably get a couple boat ship people.
You know, you're not like doing background checks on these guys. These are
Couple
just
seamen.
like, yep, sure, you can do it. You can
These
do it.
guys, these are the guys that are going to be piloting the $500,000 getaway.
No, we can pilot, but they could make it clean.
Just some guys from the Navy Yard.
I mean, you can get them from wherever. I'm just giving an example. Like, an untrained hireling is like, they're not particularly like
I know.
really good
Hi,
at it.
what are you doing?
What's up, Brody?
Yeah.
I'm old. Brody, share your wisdom with the table.
I think you guys should take me on the airship.
Well, the untrained hirelings can be Birdie.
Fine, I'll go.
Yeah,
Pilot it.
we have to have a guard dog.
We should. That's
Yes.
security.
He said,
Bark in case someone comes in.
Yes.
Brody. Brody the guard dog.
Guard boar. You can be a boar.
And then we all are in agreement, like, it becomes between Swell and Brody. We take Brody, right? And leave Swell.
Brody
I
might
don't
drive
think
the
we
ship.
say it out
We don't,
loud.
we just knew, like, that was me just going, alright, he's coming, alright, you know.
Swell don't play
You
no
see she has to
shit.
go outside. Come here, baby. Did you go out? Come here.
Is this still going?
Yes.
It's working?
Yeah, you, me, and Bill just got a text from me. Hey, you want to play tonight?
Oh, hockey? No. Yeah, he texted me.
Took me last Thursday.
Yeah, last
Said, no,
Thursday.
sir.
I said, nah.
I've said no, sir, like last 3
I
times.
said no, no, no.
Said, where are you guys playing? My backyard? Maybe.
Well, it's good we didn't go to that game. You see Murray's review?
There's a lot of fights and shit.
Yeah. Well, I took a stick to the face, like a 2-handed stick to the face.
Yeah, it sounds bad.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I'm out, I'm over it. It's like,
They allow fights in your.
No, I mean, one guy got kicked out, but it happens. And then you get suspended in the next game.
if that's how it happened, Murray has a tendency to write very.
Well, Wyatt also deserves it, probably. He puts it on himself.
Yeah, he's got that.
He's over there probably doing stupid stick, like hitting you with whatever, until the other guy's like, I've had enough.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Anyone want some weed?
I will
Looks like it.
too wet.
approach the
Looks like
bank.
it, right?
Can I approach the
Yeah,
bank?
can we start going to Peenie's now?
Yeah, we can fast forward. So we have Sledge and Bretta and whoever they're going with the ship.
Like that.
You guys arrive, the 4 of you. You are out front of Peenie's Apothecary. It is on the corner of 2 pretty like busy roads in Waterdeep. It's the afternoon. I don't know, whatever, what time you guys want to show up.
Dusk.
No, first thing in the morning.
Oh, that's right. You have those stouts.
Yeah, they're upstairs in the fridge there's a cooler.
Upstairs, next to the lights.
In a cooler.
In the cooler.
Can we just walk in?
Yeah, I was gonna wait for them to get
Okay.
back. Jeez, they miss something crazy.
We're gonna get into Peenie's, do a little small chit chat, and we'll call it a night. Alright, next time, maybe you guys will get on a ship.
We're fine. I figured this might break into 2 nights just because we had to go over. I wanted to like read some chapter summary just to get everyone back.
Considering it's an hour 40 already in, and we've done pretty much nothing.
Well, you guys saw a play. You can learn some plot.
It's true, we
You
did
guys
see
are
a play.
playing.
I got Spurs now.
We owe a bull guy 10 gold.
We know what the mission's called.
Oops, there goes my peenie.
Oops! There goes my penis. I have it in my hand.
Operation Oops.
Now it's all downhill from here, boys.
You see Hotel Cecil yet?
It's
On
all down here.
That was my
from
girl in the water
here.
tank upstairs. No one got it.
It was
but
what?
Whatever.
Don't spoil it, dude.
I mean, that's
What?
the whole
You dressed up
thing.
like the guy
What?
for Halloween?
No. Hotel Cecil on Netflix.
What's
It's
it
not a
about?
documentary. It's this murder mystery thing. It's whatever.
Vanishing
Girl
at the
gets
hotel.
found in a water tank on top of an LA hotel.
Is it true?
Yes.
Was it good?
I'm not done it yet.
Oh, it's
Trying to
like
figure out.
It's like a season.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably like 8 episodes or something.
Of course, sounds like something that should have been a 2-hour documentary. That's 8 episodes. Just get comfortable.
You got a white Waterdeep?
Got a white Waterdeep.
Let's get
Damn.
comfortable.
We gotta start just making those for these ones.
That's the full edition.
Okay, we fast forwarded. We are outside of Peeny's Apothecary. It is first thing in the morning. The shop is just open. Ram, leading the charge, wants to walk on in. So you walk into Peeny's Apothecary. Picture this room, same size, except there's sort of a few standing shelves full of potions and components. And in front of you, where the door would be here, there's a long desk. You can hear behind it Peeny tinkering away with something, but you can only see just the top of his head because he's so short. And we'll say where the bathroom door is that one door in the back. And as he hears you come in, he kind of steps up onto a stool and he goes, "Red Distance, what's up, my
Peeny!
brother?"
Hey!
Penny.
Hey. You know, sorry for barging here, but hope you don't mind. I brought some of my colleagues with me.
Nah, it's all
You don't gotta
good,
worry about
man.
them, yeah.
Oh, you looking good
Hey,
today.
man, you been working out?
No.
All right. No, yeah, I can tell. Don't worry about it. Hey, you got any more of that potion you gave me a couple weeks ago?
Love potion
No,
number 5.
a healing potion. Get that healing potion, you know, that I used because of that accident I had from...
Yeah, man, I got you.
You got some of that?
Yeah, tinctures of mint.
Yeah, I'm gonna need probably like... You got 3 or 4 of them?
It's the blue stuff, right?
No, it's
Don't worry about him, but...
red. Who is this? Who are introduce your friends here?
Sorry. You got Copper over here. He works... Well, they all work with me. Copper, Swelle, Lander. Sorry, he's new.
Whoa,
Don't worry about it.
LL, you guys are all dirty thieves. Done. Damn. Shit, all right, I'll get your potion for you. Is that all you need today?
Well, I know I need that, but I'm gonna look around for a little bit. Is that okay?
Well, I'm gonna pick up a jar of green powder. How much?
Oh, don't sniff that.
How much?
I need you to roll a D100.
Oh.
And now I take back what he said.
What's behind the door?
Now it's like slow motion. Don't drink that.
What's behind the door?
The bank.
That's where we need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, but I've been
Yeah, that
there,
would be right.
right?
18.
I've been to that door. Or just in Peeny's.
You've never been through that door.
If you're
aware
concerned
of
about
it,
it,
though.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
sit
yeah.
out
Yeah, there's that
in
one
there,
door.
or you can just get in cup.
Or to harvest the nutrients.
18.
Just let it soak.
That's right.
You said 18?
Mm-hmm.
You have shrunken, and you are now roughly 1 foot tall.
Guess who's sneaking in that door?
Shit, man, y'all gonna have to pay for that, Ram. I hate to trouble you, brother, but that shit's expensive.
You put it on my tab? Is that fine? I'll get you next week when I get paid?
What are you talking about,
You know, come on. You know we have a party at Pen 15 this weekend. Hey, you want VIP tickets to Pen 15?
Listen, man,
How about
I would
that?
love them tickets, but you know,
Come
you
on, man.
haven't paid me for the last like 6 transactions.
Yeah, but how much fun did you have last weekend?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Hey, we got burgers on sale this week. You want a nice fat steak? You want that? I got you.
Stop being
White
cheap.
water juice, whatever you need.
Just pay him.
Fat steak.
Fat steak.
What about fat women?
Fat steak attracts fat women.
he likes big booties.
Shit, I think you're right, brother.
See that? Now
I
we're
think
talking.
fat steak is code for fat.
All
We also
right.
call it funky
Then
spring.
you go get your potion.
Well, yeah, hey, while you're back there, can you check for that pre-order I put in last week too?
Oh, I'm not going back there.
You got his
I
boner pills?
thought you put it back there.
I got
You said you
everything
did.
right here behind the counter. You know how I do.
You got boner pills for him?
It's a shame because my plan was to have him go back there.
Floppy horn, isn't
And
it?
then we just go through the door.
He's
He's a little
workshop
self-conscious.
Yeah, we might have to have a talk now.
A little self-conscious.
Petey, my senses are a little bit overwhelmed. Do you have a seat that I can sit down in?
This guy's voice changes every time you go up to someone new.
Yeah. Come on over here by the desk. I'll bring you out a little stool.
It's gonna have to be real little.
And he'll bring out. He's got a few stools back here. He brings a stool out, like a little tiny step stool, and puts it down on the front side of the counter, the store facing side.
I'll sit down, chainmail and all, just clanking, breathing heavy.
Why are you breathing heavy?
He hasn't worked out either.
There's the little legs. He's got to keep up.
We power walked over here, right?
Yep. Took a time.
Couple
We took about an hour and 45 minutes to walk over here.
So yeah, Lander, you're now a bit wee.
Hey, when says we're off?
He kind of looks up at the
He
clock.
can't hear you because you're all the way down there.
Even for the gnome, you know, you're quite short. He goes, give me 1 second. And he goes behind his counter and he heaves this big book out. And he starts flipping through the pages and goes,
He went to the back?
He's behind his counter.
Did he bend down? What?
Yes.
Alright. When he bends down, I just want to see if that door's unlocked. Because I was cruising when he wanted to get him the health potion, you know?
Alright.
Just see if it's unlocked.
Sure. He says, it's going to take about 1 hour. And then
Oh,
you
man.
you should be fine.
Now I know what it's like to be Swelle.
The problem is that your clothes did not shrink.
You're just swimming.
So-
A little digger.
Right now, you're kind of just standing in the neck hole of your shirt has come down around your body, and you just have this pile of matte black clothing at your feet. Yeah, do you want to do this secretly? You're trying to just sneak a quick, grab that handle?
Just to see if it's unlocked. So, that's why I was trying to get my money back, but... So when he goes over to get the book, he said he bends down and grab it. I just want to, check the handle.
Do a stealth check.
I can't even reach the handle. But if I could open it low, you could just...
Are you like everybody through that jumping?
Oh, man.
You're sitting on a stool, taking a breather.
He's just breathing heavy on a stool. It's all awkward.
It's 5.
Hey, man, don't... What are you doing? It's locked.
Should be like, Peony, can I talk to you outside for a second? I got a business proposition.
Make a deception check.
Ooh, 15 plus something.
Plus 2.
Plus something.
-2.
Survey says.
Fighter with charisma.
Yeah, would it be charisma, right?
Deception plus 1 is 16.
He says, why do we gotta go outside, man?
This is gnome, brother.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
It's just gnome business.
Listen, man. Look, me and him are close, but y'all coming in here, he's fiddling with that door.
I thought you did dirty deeds done.
You like,
I do, but listen, man, I got a job to keep. I got people to keep happy, man. You can't be touching that door.
They may not come back in here.
listen, Peony. 5 minutes of your time. Outside.
Alright, fine, but we're going right outside.
Mm-hmm. Just a little porch conversation.
So you go out front onto the porch, and Peony will follow you out, but he keeps checking into the shop.
Okay. So here it is. It's a Waterdeep gnome weightlifting gym. Can't help but notice you haven't been working out. What if we had a place just for
No, I'm
gnomes?
saying. You're gonna miss a chance.
Guys like you and me,
He's gonna finish talking
we
before
can
I
get
can say anything.
lifting. It's a no pressure atmosphere.
Plus, we probably need to pick the lock, so we're good at.
That's me! Hold me up!
We got a couple of rules. No grunting, and don't set off the lunk alarm. It's small gnomes only. I want you to invest.
What kind of money you think I got? I don't got that kind of money, man.
Hold me up, quick!
This is what we'll do, because he keeps checking in, right?
Yeah, he's definitely like.
You just hold me behind you.
Well, I know, but we could also have him.
Ooh. Guidance. You can add to any
Like,
skills.
not make distraction,
Skill
but
check.
basically
The
like
whole pass thing? Can we use the pass thing to like invisibly?
Well, pass without trace just makes us invisible. That doesn't give us any.
But to build us a time while they are talking outside, if he just made it not a distraction, but like tripped or whatever, and just shut a door, kind of to the outside. I lift you up, you pick the lock. Enough, and maybe you like tripped and you're like in front of it. Then you pass out in front of the door, so he can't even open it, or he has a hard time pushing it open.
I'm just gonna lean against it.
Well, that's what I mean. Yes, but I meant.
Because that way,
I
That
meant
way-
when he gets back in, I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. He just passed out in front of the door.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say I was leaning against the door.
I'm thinking about calling.
I was saying the actual
thinking about
storyline
calling
here,
it
guys.
Swell Palace.
He's still talking.
So we're gonna do that while he's trying to distract you.
All right. So, what is the first step of your plan here? I need to hear.
Getting the door shut.
You're shutting a door.
And
He's gonna lean against
You're
the
outside,
front door.
right? The front door.
Yeah.
Shutting it, and he's gonna lean against it.
so you can't see in.
So you can't just open it. While I lift him up, and he tries to pick the lock on that door because he's a tiny mouse.
Hmm.
Can you hold it?
He's a foot tall.
It makes it even easier.
The mirrors are gnome size.
I can see better
The benches
inside
are
the
gnome
lock.
size. The weights are gnome size. Guys like us
That's true. You should have an easier time.
Yeah.
You'd see each little notch.
Plus, I got guidance.
can get a pump in
Listen, man.
without being judged by all the humans
I need you to tell me why you're really here.
and all the tieflings.
I know they're trying to get in that
It's a
door.
business investment.
They don't understand what's
Ready.
going to happen if they
Ready?
try to open that door.
It's a business investment.
Yeah, I'm leaning against the door.
He's against the door.
Shush. He's on it. I'm lifting him up. He's tinkering.
What do I got to roll to tinker?
What are you thinking with the handle?
He's trying to.
I'm
Lock it.
I'm
Pick
doing
the lock.
the lock. I'm picking the lock.
Swell Palace, brother.
There's no keyhole.
You could have told me that when I tried to open the door.
Speak friend and enter.
Mela.
We wouldn't have picked out anything.
I would have had him slam the door in the lane next to it.
All right, fine.
Well, that's fine. You look at it. I go, oh, whoa, and I make a loud go. Oh, Copper. You okay, man?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
fine.
Get up, man.
I'm
What's
willing
wrong
to
with
put your
you?
name on the door. Swell Peony.
Swollen pea.
Do you want me to tell you how to get in that door? Is that what you want?
All right. But the business idea was real.
Now I
I
wandered over.
I left Copper
this
up, and I opened the
like-
door. I'm like, sorry, man. He's.
Oh wait, are you
What's
guys
drink last
back in
night?
this door now?
I'm
No, I
wandering
just
over to
opened the
like
door,
this
but-
gelatinous pink.
There's too many things
sludge.
happening at once. I need to go one at a time here. Are you still leaning against the door? Of the
No,
cabin?
I fell down and I got up and I'm.
And we realized there was no keyhole, so I made this thing. Oh, Copper, oh, you alright, man? Because he had just fallen,
Yes.
which
I got
closed the door. So I help him up. I open the door.
This is all
You're
the
still talking to him, I
confusion.
guess.
Peony would feel all of this confusion.
He's
So
still in
it's
my
okay.
hand, so I just put him in my
No, you don't.
shirt pocket.
No,
I
no,
guess
you don't.
You're only a foot tall. You couldn't even fit in there. Never mind. I keep thinking you're like Stuart Little.
Okay, so they're gonna come back in, or at least Peony is gonna come back inside.
Put me down! Put me down!
As he does so, like I'm still right by the door. I just want to touch him. I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay.
You need to make a Wisdom saving throw. 15 is the number.
12.
17.
You pass him.
He's
The
smart.
reason that he passes, though, is you are almost certain that he is already under some sort of spell like that.
Oh. I look at the guys. I'm like,
Who's under?
my spell should work. This
Peony.
guy's charmed already.
Yeah.
He says, listen, it's pretty obvious why you're all here. Why do you want to get back there? It's just a private residence, man. You don't want to go back there.
I have to go back there.
Alright, if you really want to get in, all you gotta do is knock 3 times on the door. But if you're gonna knock 3 times, I'm leaving.
I give him 10 gold pieces and say, take the day off.
Eddie Murphy says it's dangerous.
He will pocket the gold. And then he says, I can take this and go start a gnome gym. And he leaves.
Business idea stolen.
On his way out, I'll yell after him, "Swell Peony Man, think about it."
It's the
Knock
worst thing
3
ever.
times.
Peace,
I didn't
Swell.
knock. I'm just singing the song. You're by the door. You can, even at your height, you could knock 3 times.
Yeah. But there's like this gelatinous
He's
pink
left.
stuff in a jar.
Peonies.
The blob.
Peony Swell.
We should honestly. We
You
should have.
if you want to sample.
Whoever has the most health probably should knock 3 times.
It's Peony's.
In case something happens here.
It's Peony's Wellness.
Well, it
Peony's
can't be me, 'cause I can
Wellness.
heal people.
I got 24. It should be whoever has the most health.
Peony's.
To knock
I have
us door.
38.
Peony's
So
Swellness.
it probably should be you.
Doesn't he have more than me?
What do you have health point wise?
Peony's.
I think he's got like
Swellness.
45 or something.
Swell is about to knock on the door 3 times.
I'll, ra-
Give that third one a little break.
I'll rap 3 times on the window.
There's no window. He's still outside.
Talk to me, Swell. What's going on? Are you-
Peony's Wellness.
Swell.
Peony's
Wellness. Peony's
Swellness.
Swellness.
Swole.
Peony.
It's your name with
You don't get
next
Well, it's
Swole at
all
a
one
gym.
word. Peony's Swellness. So it's Peony's Wellness. It's Peony's Swell.
I think you should keep working on it, man.
And I-
Swole.
and I'll
penis.
rap 3 times.
You're gonna knock 3 times on the door.
I'll rap
Okay.
3 times. Click, click, click.
Boom.
All right. On the first
Your original
knock,
guidance.
second knock,
Did you already use it? You can hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
your third knock seems to echo. And the sound of the echo just starts to rise and swell. And all of you feel this, almost like this ringing in your ears, growing louder and louder. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
I can't hear nothing.
Nine.
17.
Saving throws.
Maybe my eardrums are too small.
Oh. 11.
Plus 6.
I have
5.
6 for a Constitution saving throw.
All right. The 3 of you pass out. You completely black out. Lander, as you watch your 3 buddies collapse on the ground,
Anybody need mouth to mouth?
it's only a few moments later that the door opens.
I'm gonna pass on that.
You have no choice now.
Oh, there's a rapey vibe
And-
now in the room.
Walking.
Wait, start over. What happened?
Yeah, I got you. So the 3 of them pass out, and you're like watching them all just collapse on the floor. It's within like 35, 45 seconds that the door opens, and coming through the door are these. There's 2 men and 2 women, and they appear to be human, but it looks like they're in like full leather strappy outfits, black leather.
BDSM kind of like.
Yeah, like a very BDSM vibe, and they have these long
The amateur
leather,
Minecraft.
leather like pointy tails on their costumes. And they come in and they start
I'll see you
grabbing
guys later.
grabbing your 3 companions and dragging them into the room beyond.
They don't see me.
the shop. Would you like to hide before this door opens?
Yes, I would like to hide, and I have high stealth.
Well, you're just 1 foot. You just hide behind a door.
That's what I'm saying. I can hide
You
anywhere.
can do a stealth check with advantage
And guidance.
and guidance.
In case I needed it.
Jump in the jar with the pink bubbly thing.
I've got 16 plus 2. That's 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to hide behind some bookshelves or some of the shelving in here. As your 3 buddies get dragged back into this room and the door is closed.
Well, wait. My intention
Split the party.
was to slip in through the door
Okay.
as it was closing.
Okay. You can make another stealth check with advantage because you're so tiny.
You're dinky.
19.
You're able to slip in, So as you walk in behind these people, there is a relatively smaller room. There is a fireplace on the far end. In front of you, almost as soon as you walk in, there is a little collection of leather chairs arranged in a circle, like a little lounge area, which is where these BDSM people are currently placing your buddies. They're plopping them down into chairs. And we'll say that you are able to kind of sneak underneath the little coffee table there and hide. And the other thing you notice is to the right of the room there's a desk where a woman sits. She's a very fancy woman. She's got one of those long like cigarette holder stems coming out of her mouth. And she doesn't even really seem to be that obvious to the fact that you guys are being drug in here. She's just staring down at some sort of books on her desk. Minutes later you guys reawaken and you're in the same room.
All right, so I'm hidden under. They're waking back up.
Yeah,
they've been placed in seats.
Yeah, they're in leather chair. I'll draw a quick map on the. Do we have whiteboard markers?
I drew
Okay.
my own little quick
Yeah.
map.
You've been placed in human centipede form.
I choose end piece.
Yeah, I choose the front.
I'm just gonna start screaming. Like, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
And he's screaming.
Where'd he go? That little gnome just stole 10 gold from me and ran out the door.
You paid him.
They don't know that.
You paid the man. Let's do a big rectangle. Oh man, the markers are just bad. All right, so there's like a chair here. There can be a chair here. Chair here. There's like a rug. And here's the table where Lander is. Here's the door back to the shop. Here's the desk where the woman can be sitting at. There's a little chair. Big fireplace here. And this is a door. And this is a door. But this door is really fancy looking. Behind the woman at the desk is a large pegboard with a arrangement of keys with little tags on them hung on hooks. And as you guys wake up, the woman takes note of that and she stands up and starts getting up from her desk and she approaches you with her long cigarette stem and she goes, "Well, we have some explaining to do, don't we?"
Yeah, we do. That little dude outside stole 10 gold of mine and ran away.
He drugged us and put us down here.
I was just looking for the manager. Knocked on the door.
What the hell?
Peony.
Peony. The dude fell over, bumped his head, got up, looked around scared, knocked 3 times on the door, ran over, stole my gold, and ran out. Go get him. He's got my 10 gold on
She
him.
looks at one of the 2 men that are in the room with her and she goes, "Hocus, was your charm effective or not? Seems like you fucked up. Anyways, we can try to get your money back with
Thank
the
you.
authorities. Now,
Thank you.
Which one of you knocked 3 times?"
It was the gnome.
He wouldn't knock on the door. He knows we're back here. One of you did.
What does she look like?
She is like a very stern, cold-looking bitch.
Cruella DeVille?
She's got fancy robes on and she just gives off that aura of like, that bitch knows magic.
Can I ask a question, please?
Tiefling.
It is
Ask
I.
away.
How'd we get down here?
Tail.
Because it's a little fuzzy.
Well, one of you knocked 3 times, which is a huge no-no. That's a security measure for Peony in case...
I don't
he
knock
gets
in
threatened.
odd numbers. So.
We are right behind the apothecary right now. We're not down anywhere.
I don't know why Peony would have.
That still doesn't
threatened.
answer my question of how we were
gave
upstairs
him
and now we're downstairs.
Solid
Because I don't
Solid
remember.
business
Same
proposal.
level, darling.
I don't remember how we got through this door.
I
That's
think
my
he's
point.
a sketchy character. That Peony.
Here's the apothecary. Here was his desk. Here's all the
Peeny's
shelves.
wellness will bear fruit.
He remembers. He's just saying he doesn't remember.
Yes, that's my point. I was in there to buy a potion,
Yes.
and next thing I know, you're asking me how I got back here. I'm asking you how I got back here.
I'm asking you for an explanation as to why you knocked on the door.
I didn't knock. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking Hocus.
The little dude did.
You said Hocus? You apparently charmed this guy?
This is Hocus Pocus.
Hocus, how you doing? They opened the door?
Abra Cadabra, the ladies.
And they opened the door?
Fine, I knocked 3 times. I knocked 3 times because we didn't know. 1, because Peony told us to, and 2, because I take the danger, because I don't want anything to happen to my beautiful, single, tiefling friend.
You look like you should be the spokesman of Bush Beer right now.
Yes, you do. You look like a homeless guy.
Here at Brawny.
What just happening?
Anyways, go ahead.
Here at Anheuser-Busch, we play strong-minded,
That's right.
Constitution-based D&D.
I was at 4 in the morning and I call myself 16.
It looks like you got
He's either the Bush sponsor or the Unabomber. I don't know. He might be the Unabomber as well.
It looks like somebody got too friendly with a pig once.
13 steaks over here.
This is how we found him with this black and red.
So tell me, why did you knock? Are you here to open an account, little one?
Peony told me to. I gave him a business proposal. Peony's swellness.
And she walks right up to your leather chair, and she kind of, and then she bends down and just kind of blows smoke in your face. And as she does so, there is a necklace that slips out.
I suck it in and hold it.
Yeah, you can. Okay, you got it. You're holding it. And she kind of smiles, but you can see as she leans over, a necklace slips out, and there's a key on her chain around her neck.
I put it in the field notes.
Or you can try to steal it.
What I'm gonna do?
Blow the smoke back in her face.
Blow this smoke back in her face. And I'm gonna cough up some phlegm.
Yeah, just COVID.
And I'm gonna sleight a hand for this key swipe, all in one.
And he's so dead.
Freaking.
So dead.
Also, I'm wearing chainmail, so I hope it's not a stealth check.
It's like
a sleight of hand check.
So this is a cough back into her face.
Correct.
All in one spastic motion to grab the key dangling from her neck. +0 for sleight of hand. It's a 7. It's a 7. I hope she's very lethargic.
You blow your smoke out, and it's just too thick for you, and you just whiff.
I play it off. I play it cool.
Yeah, you're just.
Mistake.
What is that?
Too much.
What is it?
Having smokes in college.
Right. What is that? Tea tree oil?
She looks around and she goes, Pocus, I thought there were 4 of them. Where's the 4th? And he goes, I think he ran away. Very well. Have you come to open an account? Is that what you're getting at?
Yes, opening up.
I make eye contact.
Yes, me?
I make eye contact with you.
Yes.
Oh.
And I was told these are the best vaults in Waterdeep.
Tell me, which noble family do you come from?
The
Dirty
tiefling.
deeds.
Of course, I'm a
don't.
tiefling.
You're a tiefling.
Yeah,
It's
come on.
Okay.
I was told this is where the tieflings go. You see my spurs?
How much money? I did note this.
Yeah. You think those are cheap? You insulting me right now?
Are those Crocs?
Spur Crocs. Excuse you.
Sprocks.
Crocs.
Oh, Ram. Oh, single wealthy Ram. You cracked me up.
And how much money do you have to play with?
How much do I have to play with, or how much are we going to put in right now?
Hypothetically, if you open an account right now.
500,000 gold pieces.
Why are you here?
Like I said, I was told tieflings can put a lot of money down here, and it can be safe.
Right. But what was the number you said again? Repeat that to me.
500,000 gold pieces.
That number is way too specific. Roll initiative.
Roll
Too
initiative.
specific!
Now I'm hidden still.
500,000.
assume I don't roll.
We brought 500,000 gold pieces with us.
Wouldn't I
No,
jump
that's why I
into
said
that order if
right
I
now,
chose to attack?
or just a
You
number.
have advantage.
We came to steal 500,000 gold pieces, and you told her
Right.
that's what we wanted to deposit.
Right. Eight.
Yeah, we're gonna take it from one account
21.
and put it into our new account.
16.
Hocus. Hocus. Oh, he got 3. Abra.
Can't do this any pressure.
Cadabra.
Too much stress. It's all that smoke that Swell blew out.
15.
Swell 15. Copper.
19.
Copper 19.
I've had too many seeds.
We'll finish these.
Can you feel like the salt
Lander
in your
will
in your body?
insert- Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it a little thick?
It's potent.
I was gonna say we can. You'll be at the top of the order.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything right off the bat.
I got a 15.
Well, let me think about this. Do I want to?
I was gonna say if at some point during this first round you have a moment where you're like, "This is where I want to step in,"
Right. Yeah.
then we can just do that.
Well, can we
Did I
establish?
say I meant 500,000 euros. Sorry. The conversion rate here
What
is
did you get?
a little different. 16.
Can we establish where everybody's standing at this
We're
point?
sitting.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm under the thing, but I want to know where they
Oh,
are standing.
Yeah. Well, let me.
Because there might be an opportunity for me to test out the door or get behind the desk or
We need
something.
the key first.
Oh,
That he whipped.
oh, single wealthy ram. What a mess you've got us in.
Here, find some characters.
What you
You
need?
know you're allowed to stand, right?
I didn't want to stand. These are just normal guys, or? I guess they're normal guys.
My milkshake brings all the balls to the yard.
Pocus and Pocus.
Yeah, the two guys they can be like back, you know.
Abra and Cadabra.
Two women can be like
And then
over
we need-
here.
The witch, or whatever she is.
The lady, and then you guys are
In the chairs and under the table.
Yeah, where's your pieces at?
Right, where's the pen?
I don't remember who everyone is.
I think this was.
Dude, so wait, hold on. Would everybody here be interested in ordering custom character minis?
I thought you were making them.
Did you see that?
Yeah, but you can get really badass ones, and they average like the nice ones are like 35
Someone's a
piece.
monk.
Is that like that
Someone trying, right?
Skyforge or what's it called? Character
The
Forge
ones
or
I
which
found
ones
were on Etsy, and they're like
I think this
highly
is
detailed.
Ram. He's like the wizard guy.
Any interest in getting your own Swell Lotus for $35?
I'm not opposed.
Not opposed.
I'm not opposed.
Not opposed. John? In?
Which one is? Yeah, me too.
All right.
I don't play like that.
No.
Oh, we need
What did I find?
Lander, who's always like this shirtless guy.
I sent it to Chris, but...
So he's underneath the table.
All right, are we just going to war here?
Clap off. Full speed.
mean, we don't know what else is behind that door. If there's anyone else, but if the, what if this is all the defense they have? I'm sure there's probably spells and enchantments and stuff like that on some of the stuff inside, but.
I think I'm just gonna unload the arsenal.
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
Like, there's
Did
a
we already
couple
ask
people
what
that do
kind of
them,
people these are?
but that's like an example.
Just by looking at them, like
You literally can send them your character,
normal humans,
and they will make
warlocks.
your character.
Do you have
Can't tell
to?
anything?
Yeah, so the
Dude,
main chick,
So he would just send them those illustrations, and they would create them.
Based on that.
Yeah.
the main chick is like, you think she's some sort of spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
The other two, they look like people with weird BDSM outfits and like leather
Humans?
tails. They look like human people.
All normal size.
Yeah, no one's like huge, or they're all just
Yeah.
average height and size and yada yada yada. Now,
Maybe they're all under a spell too.
first
Can we
up
detect some magic,
on
bro?
the initiative would be Lander Lackman. Now, I don't know if he wants to currently do anything, or if you just want to remain hidden underneath the table.
And they're this big?
What?
Sit.
Those are that big?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like little minis, little babies.
Female barbarian.
Just if not, I can go to Copper Milkbone, who will kick things off here.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right at the lady. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds at level 3.
That's a freaking nuke, son.
So I need to make a melee attack. That's a
Oh!
19 plus. Hold on, what's my thing?
Do we know this chick's name?
You do not.
Wait,
Is this at the main woman?
That's at the
Yeah.
main woman.
I got you.
Plus a 7, that's a 26.
26 to hit?
To hit.
26 will hit.
She's going to
Is that
take
barbarian?
5d10 damage.
Holy
Yeah, that's
shit!
good.
Can I get some d10s?
I mean, just do it on your app.
Oh, I can do it on here. Can
Is that a gnome?
Yeah, I think that'd be
I?
sweet. to
D10.
Bring our
Looks
characters
like
to
a rock
life.
gnome.
I mean, we've been playing them for over a year.
5d10.
Almost 2.
Roll.
Let's bring them to life.
Look at that.
That is
Gives me something to put on my work
20,
desk.
30, 37,
You're gonna forget to bring it.
Yeah, I would do it.
40, 5.
Yeah.
It disappeared too quick, but it was 3 zeros, a 7,
Why don't
and
you
an
say what you rolled? Yeah, 45.
I'm
3
Five.
zeros, a 7, and an 8?
Yeah.
No, you got a 10, 8, a 10,
Out
a 1.
out of 50 possible, I hit for 45.
That's a freaking nuclear bomb.
She is bloodied and looking fucked up.
Ooh.
What'd you do? Finger of death her?
I inflict wounds at level 3.
Not yet.
That's
Ram is up next.
What did you all roll for initiative?
I rolled a 19.
Yeah, I have a 21, 19, 16, and 15 at Swell, and then all my bad guys rolled under 10.
okay. Well then, he just like took off at her, right?
I think he cast a spell.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't run at her. Okay.
He inflicted wounds. What does that mean? Like, they get just sliced by, like...
It's like Sectum Sepra from Harry Potter.
Oh, knock you off your broom.
So I'm gonna look at all these guys
Give me a
and
mouthful.
say too, just so Lander under the table can hear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
There's no good description.
I'm just gonna say, hey, close your eyes. It's gonna get messy. And then I'm gonna roll for a hypnotic pattern.
You should be rolling with advantage after that one-liner.
It actually.
I'm just making sure you guys close your eyes, okay?
It adds it all up for you down here in the bottom.
Yeah, that's why the dice are fun, but like that's way easier.
Yeah, this is so nice.
So make sure you close your eyes. If I hit. 15.
Oh, that's a hit. Here we go.
Oh no, you just have to roll. Sorry.
Was that Thunder?
You have to
Wave?
roll wisdom saving throw. Within 30 feet, you can decide who.
That's everybody.
All right,
All right, so these two are going to be for the two men. I'll roll them down here.
14.
13 and
Can't see
2.
All right, what do they get? A +1. They get a +1.
So one's a
the
tie.
one ties, the one fails. If you want, we can like sub out the one of them for a
We'll just
green.
knock one down. Or
They're all dead. We'll say green is charmed. All right, so here's the two women. Sorry.
Ooh, they both made it.
And then here's the head bitch.
Mm.
13, so she fails.
well, this also isn't charmed. It's on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated. It has a speed of 0.
Okay.
So this guy can't move.
Well, no one can move right now. Well, no, yeah. So, and she can't
I
move.
got
And
it.
she
so
can't.
your spell creates this just like
Well, they see this
mystifying pattern.
twist of colors for a split second, and everyone that saw it, who fails, becomes
So
incapacitated.
they're
Has a
just
speed
like
of 0.
They're like
They're like
tripping
mesmerized.
balls. Dude. All right, nice. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move? Or you like where you are?
Am I this guy? Right?
You are the guy with the staff. I don't actually know what the metal thing is. Because we have enough for all of you. Because Swelle is the
Yeah.
really tiny guy. Lander is, down because he's laying under the table. And then I just have Copper as the tall axe dude. And then
I want to make my way then
this
towards
is why
her
we need custom minis, y'all.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
while she's down or incapacitated.
All right.
And if that guy takes damage, or any of them, the spell ends.
Okay. Got it. All right. Then Swell Lotus.
I like to move deftly. I like to move swiftly. I like to move adjacent to the woman in charge.
All right. You may occur an opportunity attack here or there on your way to her.
I'll allow it.
So how do you just want to go straight like up next to Ram?
I want to jump off the table. So I stand up from my seat. I make a 1.
Can he actually get onto the table? He's pretty short.
It's a
What
hop.
if the table's this high?
He's probably.
You're not jumping to this.
I got
No, it's
16.
like a coffee table.
I got 16 strength. If you don't think I have at least a 36-inch vert,
It's got a glass top, so Lander's just.
They can see me the whole time.
anyway, so I box jump onto the table,
He comes over, he's like,
and then I broad jump.
Yeah, he waves as he jumps over.
Basically, my full distance. 25 walking feet,
Gotcha.
and I like to land adjacent to the downed evil woman who blew smoke in my face.
You got it.
Then I'm
Now,
gonna grab her
as you
necklace.
hit the ground and land, you
Ooh,
can't
yes.
help. but
That's why I was
notice
running over there.
The
but I already attacked.
Yellow eagle woman, Kadabra, just subtly shows a titty to you.
Swell's gay.
I
Fembot.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fembot, you're blinded.
Oh.
Dumbest guy alive.
that's a 1.
No,
Yeah, it's a 1.
No.
You're not surviving.
+0.
So 1.
You got somewhere to
He
sleep
is-
tonight, bro?
That's a critical
He's-
fail.
I don't know
Nursing.
if anyone has been more charmed than you, ever.
Because you are.
He is nursing on that teat.
In fact, you're so charmed that you go up and you suckle at the teeth.
Oh,
Wow.
just,
And these aren't white
Just-
water deeps.
yeah, just like mouthfuls.
These are 98.6 degree milk.
Put this back in my pocket.
And as the rest of you take note,
All right, swell.
you can see that coming off around his cheeks and down his chin is this green liquid that he's circling out of.
I got my phone out.
You get so many views.
I guess I'm charmed
You
And
are
poisoned.
charmed.
and poisoned.
Charmed.
Salmonella.
I'm sure.
Now, we go to the main woman who I guess can't do anything, right? She's like hypnotized.
She's incapacitated.
Wait, I am going to use this moment.
Sorry, yes, your turn.
I can jump in anytime I want to try to grab the necklace. I'm going to make a beeline.
Now, I'll have all of you know, with his charm, if he takes any damage, he has an opportunity to snap out of it.
So,
You know,
I think the key's more important.
you
Yeah, I'm
can't
going for the
receive
key.
Or you go and you just slit his Achilles.
I don't even know if they're going to see me. With everything happening, I'm still real
Bro,
small,
Does
and I'm
everybody
very
have 2
stealthy.
attacks? Just throw a rock.
Don't have
Wait.
2 attacks.
When do you get 2 attacks at level 5?
I have
Yeah.
2 attacks.
Just use one to throw a rock at me.
Well,
As you go by, just cut him his Achilles with your knife.
I'm metagaming.
True.
I do have 2
And your
attacks,
second attack.
and I have advantage.
All right, so Hocus is down. He's
I
also
thought he was up.
no. We're going. I have to go
Oh.
through my bad guys now because they're all at the bottom. Oh no, he wanted to jump in.
Yeah, I wanna
sorry.
jump in.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I'm gonna make like a Speedy Gonzalez
Between
after,
us.
like
Yeah.
so fast that it could be considered stealthy.
But you don't want to dash. You're not dashing.
I'm just fast as shit.
Just
So fast
Just-
he kicks up dust. I
yeah,
know
like
it's insane.
if you ever seen a cartoon, I would be a
Gonzalez.
blur.
He's got
That's
the
how
Roadrunner
fast.
legs.
That's how fast I'm moving. And yeah, I'm gonna
As you go past
I'm
me, I'm
surprised
like,
they didn't
my
run like a
cousin
slow time
Speedy.
spell.
So
I'm gonna give
did.
him.
Do they?
I'm gonna give Swell
That's
just
the back of that
one of
book
those
is a shit ton of
right
stuff.
across the back of the head as I run by. Just
And unarmed strike.
All right, so you can hit. So just roll for damage.
roll for damage against him.
Unless you want to choose to just say, I want to hit you for 1 hit point.
Yeah.
All right, so
Just a little like, oh my god.
Swell, you can now
It's a little-
repeat the wisdom saving throw from before.
I had visions of you like coming up
Oh, it's
and
ninth
stepping
level. Like,
on the
how do you
back
get
of Swell's head,
Yeah.
smushing him into the booze.
Oh yes. Just
Look at the wish spell. The wish spell is the most broken, overpowered thing in any game ever.
one again.
I'm just.
You were just
Mesmerized.
addicted to the titty.
Once you get the titty, you can't stop. All right, Lander, your turn continues now.
Yes. So I'm gonna
So
go
you
for a
run
grab
by,
on
you
that.
hit him, and you're like, he's still on the tip. All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a
Why don't we
dive
just attack
to
on
try to grab the key and roll past her behind the desk.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah, I've got great acrobatics. Play to my strengths. I've got a +6 to that.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I got those.
I got 10 total.
All right.
Jeez.
10 for your roll.
10 for my roll.
Yeah.
I'm charmed.
All right. You are able to land on her chest, but you weren't able to quite break the key free with the 10.
Okay.
Oh, you tried to break
So
the
I'm, like,
chains,
standing
but the
on her,
chains
and I'm
wanna bring
holding
you down.
Yeah. You
Alright.
have it.
All right.
Cha. All right. So, Hocus is up. He's the green one. He
Wait.
is-
Wait a second now. So
I think you used all your actions.
no, that's actually not true.
Trying to break the chains.
You hit him.
Chains
you reach
on
for
the
his head.
chains.
Yeah, but I get 2 unarmed strikes. So
Don't hit her. She wakes up.
Yes, but I have a stunning strike that would
damage?
put her back asleep for a full cycle.
I can't believe
If you hit her.
all this is happening behind Penny's mother.
Well, is it
He
another
would have.
cycle or until
He
her
would
next
have
turn?
to. He would
Wow,
have
that guy's
to.
just run down the street with 10
If it's to the next turn?
It's till the end of
Great
my
business
next
idea.
turn,
It's risky.
and so it would be a DC 13 on
I will
Constitution.
say that
You
your
put
second
your name
action
alongside his
was
on the
the
side.
attempt
You're gonna
at
use
It's
grabbing.
that?
a
Alright,
gym for
grabbing.
gnomes where they can work out without being made
Oh.
fun of by larger people.
Because I was going to use
It's
a
just
key
a bunch
point.
of small gnomes picking stuff
Right.
up and
If you
putting
had
it down.
like attacked her and hit, then you could use that.
It's got a lunk alarm, kind of like a Planet Fitness.
All right, so green is incapacitated, so we're gonna skip to yellow bird, which is Abra,
Yellow
the
bird.
milking teat. She's going to remove your head from the bosom, and she's gonna lean in and give you a nice big old kiss, and you got to make a Constitution saving throw.
You're not rolling dice.
These are
Use a
better
different
than
dice.
wisdom.
You want
Use a
to
different dice.
switch?
Use a different die.
I'm going to use the dice that I was born with. It's a 16.
That is good. You will take 15 psychic damage. Only
Psychic.
half. Only half.
Psychic damage.
Wait, 16 is half? Or half is 16?
16 is half.
Good to know.
Use this
Very good to
slider
know.
and then apply damage.
Did you just slide? No, too little.
Just make sure that your class or your race doesn't have one of those like, if you take half damage, you
This is
take
why I'm
none.
trying to tell you. Use the slider and then apply it
You
to
take 16 damage.
this
You
Let's move on.
device. Why is your phone not
Chili?
even fun?
I think I'm-
I think you broke the
I
action.
think I'm frozen.
Honey,
Think
came
you
over here
broke.
early and got honey girl.
I'm frozen. I'm
Well,
frozen.
You're back.
I had to stop the show. It was just like
Honeygrow's delicious though.
I was just literally just farting and shitting constantly for days.
So yeah, I brushed that off. It's just a flesh wound.
Nice. All right, yellow horse.
Yellow horse.
Horse.
Yellow horse. That would be Kadabra. She is going to use her action to reveal her true form. You see a large pair of fleshy, veiny wings erupt from her back. And she's going to lift up into the air.
Is she a harpy?
And now we have the red ogre, who is near Copper Milkburn.
Copper milk bones. Copper milk bone.
He's going to attempt to slash you with his hands. His long finger hands.
I catch these hands with
And that's
these
a
hands.
8.
Nope.
All right, we're back to the top. Hold on, let me take Lander and place him.
Yeah, so I would be
Somebody
before.
Save me.
You're right after the main check, I believe.
So once you switch your position, you can't. Next round, you won't start back at top.
No.
Yeah, but anytime you're like doing, you can always say, "I'm not gonna."
Yeah.
So we will go to Copper Milkbone.
Well, I don't like the fact that this guy just swung at me.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm over here.
Somebody needs to
You are sitting on her chest.
hook a brother up.
We're standing. Keep going.
a winged thing. Is this a demon? I'm wondering if my Dawnbringer might be good against undead things.
Ooh, the debut of the lightsaber.
If it's undead, yeah. But it could
I
just
think
be.
I think I'll hold off one more time. Oh, come on, buddy. Hop over here.
Could just be Hollywood undead, just an angry pop singer.
I mean, you can just use
Pretty
Dawnbringer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just use it as a sword, and if
I
it
gotta
has
get stats for it. I forget.
if
what
it has
the
an
stats are.
additional advantage, great.
I got you.
Yeah, it's probably got some extra thing.
I
Yeah,
will
I'm done
look
with
it
that.
up for you.
I understand.
Why is this so much text?
Trying to break these chains.
So it does 1d8 radiant if you're using it with one hand. It's 1d10 if you're using it with two. And it will do an extra an extra damage dice if the enemy type is especially affected by radiant damage.
Alright, well, I'm unsure what these things are just yet. I'm going to go inflict wounds at level 2.
Now, there's also a huge detail I left out with Dawnbringer. It's a sentient weapon. So something in it is alive, and it is a female who does not like dark places and gets jealous. So right now, it's just going, am I not pretty? You don't want to use me?
It's talking to you, bro.
Shit, I just cast it. Let's have to wait one more time.
It's fine, I'm used to men just overlooking you.
Oh, that's only a 12
For inflict wounds.
for a hit.
Oh,
So
attack.
on who?
The red.
On the red.
Red ogre or whatever.
That will hit.
That will hit? Okay, you're going to take 4d10 damage. Which I can use this guy again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Isn't that so nice?
It's so nice! And then it adds it up.
Yeah.
25 damage.
How do you want him to die?
Oh, which one?
The red one.
The red ogre man.
I want, like, I'm going to count him, like, extend my hands and shoot this power out, and it's just going to blow bits of its body apart, and it's just going to shoot all over the back wall over here.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Yeah,
what
it
happens. That is what happens.
Yeah.
So he's like,
He's kablooshed everywhere. Is that the end of your turn? Do you want to move? Do you have an extra attack? Or
Did Severus Snape invent inflict wounds?
yes.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to, like, it's getting a little crowded over here. I'm just going to slide over here, taking, like, maybe a quarter cover. Is there a quarter cover?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, behind this, just so I have a better shot at hitting
one
these
knee.
things.
25% cover.
Yeah. I don't think it's half. No, it's
Quarter
half full.
I think it's like quarter is like you get a +1 to your armor class, half is like a +3, and then
You don't get
full is like
3/4?
+5.
Yeah.
I don't actually know.
You would think that they would keep it in even numbers so you could break it down into actual quarters. You get a 2, a 4, and an 8.
All right, Rand, you're up.
Gary Gygax was not very good at math.
Still concentrating on your hypnotic pattern. So if you use another concentration spell, that would go away. But you're allowed to do other actions while maintaining.
I'm next to this down girl, right? Or whatever her name is. Or we don't know her name.
Did she have Down syndrome?
We'll call her the head.
I'm next to the Down syndrome girl.
Wait, are these people back up?
No.
No.
He's just
Still,
incapacitated.
yeah. Until
That guy's
their
totally
turn.
dead, the red guy.
It's up to a minute, so that's 10 rounds.
Wow!
10 rounds, he can just maintain that. Now, if he like takes damage, he has to roll to see if he can maintain, or whatever.
Before I do anything, can I just quickly look at that corkboard behind her that she was
Yeah.
sitting at
Mm-hmm.
and see see what I see on that? Because I don't think any of us asked that yet. So?
Yeah, so there's 6 keys. One of them is super big and fancy.
I think that's the one.
So what's around her neck, though?
That probably just opens up that
Yeah, that
door.
could open the fancy door.
And that's just like
And the other
visually
one
you look at it and you're like,
is through the actual vault.
key.
Or
One of them is like noticeably nicer looking.
So I'd like to just bypass little tiny lander. Shut up, man! And grab the fancy key.
You have the fancy key.
All right.
I mean, we could have killed them all first.
I want to make sure this works, so I guess that was probably part of my movement, huh?
Definitely movement.
Buddy, my
yeah.
guy.
Hey, buddy.
Come
here, bud.
and the key is bigger than the other one.
Are you ready for bed?
Like it's size
We'll
of
go to bed in a little bit.
large.
Lay down.
It's like a Wawa shorty.
Well, once I grab it, because I'm scared of this
What's up,
flying
buddy?
chick, I want to misty step to the fancy door.
Ooh, or can you rave into it?
I didn't take that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you're able. Yeah, so you
On a misty step.
Boom. And from here, you can quickly determine that you think this key is too big for that keyhole to this sort of like iron gate-like door. And there are stairs
Too fancy to
down.
look right.
So that brings us to Swelle.
And I quickly yell, guys, this isn't it.
Yeah, so there's
Swell
stairs that go down
There are stairs
that you
down.
can see.
So
But it's
that,
an iron door. Maybe you could just slip through it.
that door is like you can see through, almost like a jail type doorish thing, whatever.
I need to break this charm still.
Yeah, you can roll for
I
that.
just want to make it known that when I grabbed it and I saw it was too big, I like put the fancy key in my pocket. Or like hit it somewhere on me.
Right.
Is this
Okay.
wisdom again?
Actually, no. I'm sorry. You cannot end the charm.
So you have to be hit.
Do I get to
Oh,
Do
you have to
anything?
get hit again. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
The succubus will instruct you to attack Lander Lackman however you see fit. Protect me, lover, is what she says to you.
I can't flex and bust out.
You feel compelled to obey.
Bring it.
I think then, as part of this charm, I want to maintain proximity to the woman. So I'll turn and launch a hand axe.
Okay.
That causes me to invoke deflect missiles.
That's a crit.
I invoke deflect missiles.
What are my
You're
rolls?
throwing ones at the worst time and 20s at the worst time.
So how does deflect missile work?
I can use my reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8. If I reduce the damage to 0 and have a free hand, I can spend 1 more point and make a ranged attack with that.
What would you like to do?
You said you can deflect it, right?
Yeah, so I have to roll 1d10 plus 8 is where I have to start. And then if it gets to 0... So that is just whether or not it does or doesn't hit.
That would be if it hits you. So
Yes.
he's definitely on target. It's going to hit you in the face.
Right, so I have to roll for the reduced damage.
Okay.
So you have to roll for the damage, and then I have to roll to reduce it.
Is that a spell?
Crit, so you take
No,
the full damage.
It's just part of my...
Yeah. You would take the full damage because it's a crit.
So you take 9.
Okay.
1d6 plus 3.
So a d10 roll plus 8. So that's 2 plus 8 makes it 10, which means it's a 0 damage, and I snatch it out of the air.
Okay.
And now I can spend a key point to throw it. So
Back at him.
I'm going to throw it at her, not at him. I'm going to throw it at
No,
the
she's-
succubus.
Down.
This succubus
Oh, that one. Yeah.
that just told him to attack me.
Gotcha.
I want to free him, so I'm going to try to kill her. So I'm just right back. Okay.
All right.
Um.
So you would make
So you throw a hand
an
axe.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm just trying to think if.
So I guess it would be, D20.
D20.
Plus your dexterity and your proficiency bonus.
So that'd be 17
What's up, bro?
plus. Oops.
You just vibing on it?
Which it's going to be obviously. So.
17 will hit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hit her. So whatever.
What was it in?
So it'd be the same damage that he
1D
does.
what?
1d6 plus 3.
All right. So
So
she gets.
roll that, or is that like full hit?
Yeah, we'll take his crit too.
Okay.
A crit to crit. So you said it was 9 damage.
Crit to crit! That's the way you get hit!
All right. So she gets hit for 9 damage.
I've been wanting to use deflect.
14?
So
Still concentrated?
no, the charm has been broken.
I feel a wave of just swell
Milk.
lotus.
But yeah, you still have the
testosterone.
green like,
And since it was green, it kind of dyed your face.
and you're like licking your lips a little bit.
Yeah, so it's basically replace purple skooma with green.
Well, no, now it's just mixing. What is green and purple? Brown? I don't even know.
Yeah, it would be brown.
It actually is brown.
Yeah.
So our main
Just
woman
dirt.
is
Just-
still
It looks like it pooped.
Just poop.
hypnotized and has Lander on her chest. So now we will go to Lander.
Lander.
You gotta get the ski.
So the decision would be, I guess I need to grab the key and
Throw it to me.
retreat. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, that would be a good call.
Just to see if
toss
it
to you.
even fits. We gotta find
Is
the key
there
that
any
fits us.
reason? Is there anything that would prevent me from grabbing the key at this point? So, like, since it's my turn, I can just
Simple. You would
yank
do,
that.
you'll do a strength check. 'Cause
Alright.
you're wee and it's on a chain. So not a hard strength check.
That's 19.
Yeah. So you rip the key free
Yank it free.
from her necklace. You have it.
I guess I'm gonna toss it to you.
Either
so
toss it or dash, probably.
I c- definitely dash. I've got all kinds of dash.
You do, yeah.
Or we keep her down. If it doesn't fit, each turn you just keep getting keys from behind you and tossing them.
Step of the Wind. You can spend 1 key point to disengage or dash as a bonus action on your turn. And my jump distance is doubled. So I could literally
You just jump there.
jump straight to the door. So I'm just going to do that.
All right.
And try the key.
The key fits. Shing. Door is open. Green guy is down still. Abra has the axe in her chest. She's been hit.
Oh, that's right. She's not dead. So you're standing next to the titty chick with the axe in her chest.
She will, in an act of desperation, just
Now,
try to
sudden
attack
clarity.
Swell with a claw attack.
You may approach the stang.
Which is
9.
a
13.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, and I'm gonna freaking repost.
Okay.
Choose any of those pronunciations. This is a melee attack.
So this is a parry, basically, and then... 6.
Plus 6 is 12, and I can use the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. That doesn't help. It's 12.
12 damage?
12 to hit.
Oh, 12 will work. That was high.
So you will take, that's my superiority die from hitting the repo. Call me the repo man. Totaling 1d8 plus 3 plus
Now you're
7
rolling. Now you're rolling.
plus 7 plus 3. And I tell that bitch, you stole my heart, now taste my blade.
How would you like her to die?
Just
You've been holding that milk in. Spit it back on her.
don't ever tell me how to slay the woman that stole my heart.
She has an axe in her chest still, just so you know.
She does.
Poetic justice right through the heart.
Shot to the heart.
And I whisper in her ear,
And then you squirt milk back on her.
break my heart, now I'll break yours.
My achy, breaky heart.
Alright. She's dead. And clear that one off the board.
Well, this is to the flying one, right?
That was not. The one that's up now is the flying one.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
She is surveying the scene, and she will actually land,
Come here, bud.
and she will put her
Come here.
arms up.
Come here,
And
booty.
she will
Come
say,
here, booty.
I don't want to die.
Where are you from?
I'm from upstate.
North Dakota.
There's a town called Neverwinter North. That's where I'm from, sweetheart.
She's like a
You want to go to bed?
side road diner waitress.
I hear the accent and I take 5 psychic damage.
Okay, yeah,
Go for
what
it.
you wanna do. She says, look,
Lay down, come on.
I know you're after the money downstairs.
Down.
You're gonna need my help to get it. If you let me
Come on,
live,
Down.
I'll help you. I got kids, man. I got bills to pay. Fucking strip on the weekends.
Lay down.
I'm gonna reverse these just because she has wings. Just so you know.
Perfect. That's probably better. We can just tie the two of them up. I'll take you downstairs to the vaults. I'll help you open it.
That's what I was gonna say. Tie him up.
We need the, yeah.
Get you out of here.
Tie him up.
Can I make like an insight check on the veracity of her truthfulness?
Yes.
Am I getting a vibe off this chick?
2.
No, you're not rolling. You're not
It's
rolling.
a 2 plus something that
You
would
shouldn't roll an account.
Is there anything I could add to that?
You think she's being genuine?
We gotta trust her.
I don't trust your accent, but I trust your heart.
That's
Let's-
like the most romantic thing a guy said to me Are you single?
Let's get this bag.
Passive wisdom.
Listen, I
insight.
see your fancy uniforms. You guys could use someone like me, a succubus. I can charm any man.
She charm us.
We'll talk to staffing.
And that is where we will end. Because it's 9:19. I don't want to keep you guys late. Yeah, you may or may not have a succubus on the payroll moving forward.
That's useful.
That
I'm
is
gonna take
useful.
a picture so we remember where we were.
And with that accent, we could definitely put her like behind us.